All right. Monday Night Football. Tonight, guys, we have your Los Angeles Chargers, Indianapolis Colts. Before we get started with the matchup predictor info, make sure you smash that thumbs up. And, of course, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for the NFL and NBA. All right, here we go. Matchup predictor, 72.2% for the Chargers. 27.5% for the Colts. Getting into your passing leaders, Justin Herbert with 4,019 yards, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Matt Ryan with 3,057 yards, 14 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Nick Foles will be in tonight for Monday Night Football. Getting into the injury report, Easton Stick is out. Isaiah Spiller, JT Woods, Michael Bandy, and Sonny Michel for the Chargers. For the Colts, Wesley French, Kenny Moore II, Cameron McGrone, Chris Williams, and Matt Ryan obviously out. Spread is going to be -3.5 in favor of the Chargers, -195 on the money line, +165 on the money line for the Colts. 44.5 is your over and under as we get started here. All right. Monday Night Football, guys, as we prepare for kickoff.
Night and take on a team that seems destined for the playoffs. Well, one factor is they changed quarterbacks, and that's Nick Foles getting the start here this evening.
Yeah, Jeff Saturday's just trying to do whatever he can in order to try to inject a little life into this offense. It has been a struggle, but tonight they've got to try to do it without the centerpiece of this offense and running back Jonathan Taylor, who's out for the season. Nick Foles steps in, and the expectation is that he's going to be able to create
What's up, Bob?
some big plays down the field. The one thing that the Colts do have is they've got size at wide receiver. They haven't protected particularly well.
So what do you guys think about Nick Foles? You think he's going to ball out tonight? I'd like to see Nick Foles show up. Right, he's got a Super Bowl under his belt. What's going on, Josie? I'd like to see him ball out a little tonight. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman. We'll see what we got here for this Monday Night Football. Chargers and the Colts. Mike says Chargers. Yeah, I had Chargers too. That was my prediction. Herbert's definitely going to ball out. I think he's going to have a big night. Shout out to you, Jacqueline. Shout out to Christopher. Says, I think yes. Yeah, man. Yeah. David, I responded to your email. You're all set. Shout out to Ghost. Says Chargers are a good team, but sometimes they just play like trash. Well, we'll see what they do tonight. Shout out to you, Chris. Yeah, I'm all right, man. Feeling good, ready to go. What's up, William? What's up, George? Streamlabs is on it tonight. I gotta fix that. Give me a second here, guys. Let me Streamlabs is heavy tonight. I had to put some new parameters in place for Streamlabs, guys, so bear with me. Let me try and fix some things. Hold on. Let's see. Close that out. All right, we should be good. What's up, Jacob? No hoodie. I got a hood. I got a hood if I need it. I definitely got a hood if I need it. Shout out to you, Rebecca. Jacob, I'm going to do a video about that tomorrow. Everyone's talking about how, he got fired and how it's his fault. And I'm going to spin the narrative. I'm going to say that Russell Wilson cost Nathaniel Hackett his job. That's what I'm going to say. I'll drop that video tomorrow as we prepare here for for kickoff. Shout out to Jimbo. Patchy and Gigi says, I agree. Y'all know I come with the different direction on my stories. I'm not like everybody else. You know, everybody else tries to follow the trend. I come in a different way. You know, not saying that somebody else isn't saying that, but a lot of people are just trying to blame everything on Nathaniel Hackett. Hackett's first year as a head coach, this man says, you know what, I got a veteran quarterback. He should be able to help me out. Right? If I'm a new coach and I got a veteran quarterback, I'm expecting that veteran quarterback to help me coach the team. Russell Wilson has no backbone. I wouldn't feel safe as a coach of Russell Wilson right now. Would you? My goodness. All right. Narazzo, you good. You good. I'm just fixing some stuff on Streamlabs. Streamlabs has been going crazy. We should be good. Yeah, everything should be good. Trying to get rid of the spam and all the trolls, so don't mind Streamlabs, but I'm making changes as we go. And as needed, so. What's up, Ron? Shout out to you, man. They should have left Russell Wilson in LA. Jason, we don't hide members of the family. We let them give it out and we give them a warning if need be. But we don't hide members of the family comments. What's up, Tony? Ryan, are you deserving of your wrench back? Are you ready to take responsibility and earn your wrench back? I had to smack you on your hand a while back. I'm hoping that you've grown, and I'm hoping that I can trust you at this point to be responsible with it. What is it? All right, so let me fix that. What's up, Aiden? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Nomad. Jeremy says, I work at a hospital lab. I have family. Have to miss a lot of time, especially on holidays when it's football season. I love this channel, chat for games. I can't watch tonight. It feels like X-fan. Shout out to you, Jeremy. Much love, man. Who's the best quarterback in the league right now, and why did you choose Joe Burrow? I didn't choose Joe Burrow, so I'm going to keep it moving on that one. Jerry's, I wonder if you will get more people wanting your person. Listen, for those who know me, they know when I'm trolling a troll. For those who actually know me and they've been with me for a long time, they know when I'm saying certain things that I'm trolling the trolls. So you guys have been able to catch on fast. So I'm proud of you for that. If you've been here long enough, you know when people say certain things to me and I know they're a troll and I'm saying certain things to them, I'm trolling them back. You guys should know that. Jesse James knew that. Yo, I was dying laughing because Jesse James was laughing so hard yesterday. Jesse James caught on so quick. It was great. It was great. It was really great. But Jesse James caught on real fast. So it was hilarious. It was hilarious. But I have to troll the trolls because I can't, I can't be sitting here just letting these guys come through the chat just wilding out, And I know you guys only want to put up with so much, but we're trying to have fun with football over here. We're trying to have fun with football over here, and we're trying to have fun with these sports. But sometimes these trolls come through and, Jeff King says, no, I've never seen that side of you. Shout out to you, Jeff. Yeah, we gotta troll the trolls sometimes. That's all. But shout out to the real watchers. Y'all know what time it is. All right, we're getting ready for kickoff, guys. Got about 60 seconds for these Chargers and these Colts.
The 14 playoff spots have been filled. A chance to make it team number 9 here tonight if the Chargers walk out of here and fly back west with a victory.
Brian says yesterday was hilarious.
It's been a frustrating season for the Colts.
Yeah, man.
Justin Herbert coming off a weird game. Had another 300-yard day through the air. No touchdown passes. A couple
right,
of
Ryan?
hits.
Hey, David, they think it's a joke, man. It's terrible outside.
Years old in his 3rd season. He's been a Pro Bowler.
Shout out to Bianca. Says, I'm sorry, but I got to root for the Bengals so the Chiefs have a better chance at the top seed. Wow, Bianca. My goodness. Jacqueline says, can I be moderator? Jacqueline. I'm going to ask you, what are the rules and how are you going to contribute? 2 questions. Answer those questions. We'll see if you get them right. And I'll make my decision.
And Matt Ryan not only isn't the starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts, he's not active.
Shout out to you, Quayrilla. And we have kickoff. Colts will get the ball first. And here we go. Take it from the 1. Flowers gets a little bit of space. He's going to get to the 27.
And a return of 31 yards. And here comes Nick Foles. And we'll give you more info about Nick, who's starting for his 6th different team.
6th different team. Nick Foles.
Season, and there are his career numbers.
Well, Star, see you, bro.
Yeah, those numbers aren't that impressive, but there's Matt Ryan. Won a Super Bowl one year. And
it's all good, Bianca. You already know how we get down. It's all love over here, no matter what team you rock with.
Back, taking over for the injured Carson Wentz.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
From the 28.
And that's going to be a handoff. Mossy gets 2 yards on the run.
Picks up a couple, and that's the way the Colts start their
Nick Foles been ran through.
This game, the reason that he is taking over as the starter is because of the Colts' inability to get any big plays down the field. And not only have they not gotten them through the air, they haven't even really attempted them. It's
2nd and 8 at the 30.
They've had a hard time protecting and all that goes with that. But there does come a time when you just have to start taking some shots, and the expectation is that Nick Foles is going to provide some of that.
Quick setup and throw.
And
That's
Foles
the tight
throws.
end,
That
Ali
is
Cox.
a catch by Ali Cox for
And the
2
ball
yards.
comes out fast, a gain of 3. Michael Davis out there making the stop.
Bianca says I have my money on the
5
Chargers. Yeah, I took the
come out.
Chargers tonight too, Bianca. So I think we all
See where he ranks.
on the same
Throws
page.
20+ yards
We all on
since
the same
2019. The attempts per game, the completion percentage. So the numbers don't really back up.
Buffalo's the main course.
Well,
I can't wait to get that $50 Wildstar.
going with.
He's
I'm
not
gonna
there on Monaco.
I'm gonna get the
Come on, let's
kid
be honest. I mean,
kid
when I'm
something
reading
nice
all
with
week
it.
about, hey, he's known for getting the ball
Probably be a
down the
nice
field.
dinner that night on behalf of Wildstar and that $50 bet.
That's quite accurate.
Foles over the middle,
Foles
nearly a
throws,
pick.
and that's going to be
As Kenneth
incomplete.
Murray was
And this
right
will
there.
be
He
a
can't believe he didn't get a takeaway.
fast
Alec
4th and
Pierce,
6.
The rookie wide receiver, was the target, and that's a break for Foles.
Well,
Shout out to you, Wendy
who's
Lee.
this on? Is it on
Merry
Alex
Christmas.
Pierce, who's gonna,
Or
he's gonna throttle
yeah, well,
it
still Merry
down,
Christmas. Happy
and
holidays.
then you've got Nick Foles, who's expecting him to stay on the move. So he's reading to the right. He comes back.
Joe
to
Burrow
Pierce
going to
on
have a
his second
record
read.
game.
And you'd expect zone that he's going to throttle. I would.
I
tend to
can't
agree
wait.
with what Pierce did.
I
but,
cannot wait.
A lot of reps that have not been taken with Nick
Bianca,
Foles
New York.
in this starting offense. In a lot of ways,
Kick
this
is off.
This is live on the field training tonight.
Matt Hawk gets
Taken
a nice
from the
bounce
19.
On that punt. On the return, it's Carter.
And that's going to be Carter getting back to
Pretty
the
good starting field
35.
position for
Chargers
the
will start there
Chargers as
1st
they
and
get the
10.
ball after a 16-yard return by DeAndre Carter. And here comes Justin Herbert.
Oh, boy. See, now, how is that coming through? Streamlabs, you ain't on your job, yo. What are you doing, Streamlabs? How you letting that through? Worried about paragraphs.
Rib cartilage that he suffered early in the season. He's still wearing protection on the ribs. And he's got a lot of weapons with a tight end. Everett, Williams, Carter, Allen,
1st and
Palmer,
10 for
and
the
Ekeler.
Chargers.
There's a lot of ways to go. He starts on a toss,
And
Ekeler
that
broke
gets a little
one
bit of
tackle
space.
as
Ekeler gets
across the
3 yards on the
35 as he
play.
picks up
2nd and
4.
7.
That is one element when you
Shout out to
talk about
Bones
this
Jones
offense
for
and
subscribing.
Justin
Thanks a lot.
Herbert,
Welcome
and
to the
kinda,
channel.
Being able to take it to the next level is, can they create a little more balance? Can they run the football? When Herbert came in as a rookie, they didn't run the football very well. He threw
I
the
do
ball
not,
40
Bianca.
times. Last year they ran the ball decent.
I do not.
He threw the ball 40 times, and then this year he's second in the NFL in pass attempts per game.
Here's
Herbert
Allen,
throws.
little
That is going to be
juggle
caught
and a
to
catch, and Keenan Allen is wrapped up
caught by
short of
Keenan.
first down
Caught by
yardage
Keenan Allen
half
for
a
6
yard
yards,
by
3rd and
Okereke.
1.
But a lot of these weapons
Jeff
that
King
you
says, I
talk
say
about,
this
Joe,
with all
it
sincerity,
is a
even as a
good
Bills fan. I heard
situation.
Tua is under concussion
You never
protocol
wanna play
again.
without your two star
3 and 1
wide
season is
receivers
not
in
good.
Keenan
May
Allen
want to
and Mike
seriously
Williams.
contemplate
But the
retire.
fact that
We were
they've
saying that
had
early in the
good
season,
football
Jeff King, that
players,
I thought he should have been done.
Here's Kelly. He's wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage and lost half a yard.
As Kelly does
Buckner, the
lose a
first
yard,
guy
so that's going to be
there,
4th
that
and
brings
1
up
for the
4th
Chargers.
down, and DeForest Buckner has played great all season, and that continues.
Well, now. What are these Chargers going to do?
We got DeForest Buckner right here. He just beats the right guard.
Matty is on
Zion
ice.
Johnson, I'm sorry, and just no contest. He's right back there in order to make a play, and then off the edge as well. And just what started out as a promising drive.
So
unable to
Chargers
convert
will
on 3rd and
punt.
short.
Kick is off.
High-hanging punt from J.K. Scott.
Fair catch at the
And
15.
Fair catch by Dallas Flowers of 42 yards.
All right,
The Colts
so
get the ball right back. Good work
Foles
by
is going to
this
come
Indy-
back out. We'll see what he can do in just a couple moments. Yeah, I think the same thing too, Jeff. And I was saying that I dropped a video. I forgot what month it was, but I did drop the video in regards to Tua, saying that he should retire. He's made money, right? At this point, I understand as a player what you're trying to prove, but you've made your money. Figure out a different way to be involved with football, so you don't, put yourself in harm's way, and you're not out here sacrificing. The person that your family needs. Your family needs you. Not the game. So he's gonna have to definitely take some time and think about what's going on and what he needs to do, because it's not looking good for Tua. It's not looking good for Tua. Shout out to you, Michelle. Man, y'all going hard about Joe Burrow. I love to see it. Y'all going hard about Joe Burrow. All right, guys. Quick commercial break. Housekeeping. 1,054 viewers, 130 likes. The next goal is 250, guys. 250 likes, 250 thumbs up. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. It is much, much appreciated. And I do thank you all for the support tonight. Monday Night Football, we have your Chargers and the Colts. As we get started, score is still 0-0. 11 minutes and 39 seconds left on the clock. David said, Joe Cool. Man, I cannot wait to see the poll when the Bills play the Bengals. I can't wait to see that poll. That's going to be ridiculous. I can't wait to see it. Pat Mahomes MVP. Wow. Okay. Shout out to Vicious Tuna. Thanks a lot, man. Well, thanks a lot. Gabriella, I took the Chargers in this game. As we get back to it.
By Campbell's Chunky Soup.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about soup. Talking about soup. Here we go. That'll be at the Bengals.
His third Pro Bowl, and he's back after missing 2 games out with a quad. His defensive teammates played well in those 2 games that he missed.
All right, here we go. Nick Foles.
Here's Foles.
He's going to fake, then he throws. That's caught. And that's going to be Woods for 15 yards on the play.
30, a 15-yard completion from Nick Foles.
Over-under was 44 and a half. 44 and a half.
And they handle it awfully well up front with the offensive line. Nick Foles, he's able to navigate the pass rush, comes off again to his second read to Woods, and makes a really
Eric, I am, unfortunately.
To Jelani Woods, who has really come on.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, he has. Big with yards.
All right, here we go. First and 10.
Big body, 6'7", 253. Here's a handoff to Moss.
Moss
and Zach
gets
Moss
about 5 yards.
To the 35, picks up
It'll be
5.
second and
Michael
5.
Davis made that stop. Jelani Woods is a tight end that the Chargers really
Chemo
like.
says wanted head coach for a mentally unstable team in the Denver area. Must be able to motivate a C-tier lineup of talent.
And if you're Nick Foles, you might want to look for a guy who's 6'7", crossing the middle.
Pretty amazing, really, when he was.
Denver's in shambles right now.
Threat quarterback. Yeah, at 6'7", 250 pounds. And
second and 5.
He wasn't quite that heavy then, but he moved to tight end at Oklahoma State, then transferred over to Virginia. But, yeah, real bright spot.
Foles throws. That's going to be caught. It's another first down. Another play by Woods for 17 yards.
Foles and Jelani Woods up to 20 catches on the year.
Yeah, he's got 4.5 speed, considering how big he is. Starts on the opposite side of the formation, is able to come across off of the play action, and he's going to be a mismatch either because of his speed against a lot of these linebackers and safeties that he'll face, or because of his size, where you're able to put the ball up and just give him a chance.
All right, here we go.
Here's Moss.
It's going to be a handoff to Moss. He gets 6 yards.
A nice carry on first down, got 6.
Well, Zach Moss, he got his opportunity last week with Jonathan Taylor going down, and he had 24 carries in that game, and that devastating loss to Minnesota. That was a career high for him. And Deion Jackson had a fumble late in that game. I don't know how much we're going to see of Deion Jackson, but it appears that Moss is going to again tonight get a bulk of the carries in this game.
Well, now Jordan Wilkins, who's been up and down on their roster this season, is in
second
the
and 4.
No Deion Jackson yet. Second down and 4.
Foles under pressure. He throws deep. Incomplete. And it'll be 3rd and 4.
And that stopped that route. Pressure by Kyle Van Noy forced that throw, and it brings
shout out to you, Timo.
4. Yeah, played pretty well, and then with the pressure, but it's the Jelani Woods hour so far that they're going to see. what they're able to do. But like I said, not only with Jelani Woods, but when you look at guys like Michael Pittman, he's 6'4". Alec Pierce is 6'3". You've got another guy, Mike Strawn, who hasn't got a lot of opportunities,
3rd and 4.
but he's 6'5", and you just put it up at some point, trying to give yourself an opportunity, and you can tell that that's the mindset that Foles has tonight.
Foles, plenty of time. He goes for it all. That's going to be incomplete. Too high to Ali Cox. It'll be 4th and 4 at the 42. Man, Foles overshot him.
Is going to go for it, it appears, on 4th down.
He plays physical. You see him just push Michael Davis clean off away from him, and you know, Foles, that's a ball that he definitely would like to have back.
Well, maybe
he was able to win coming off the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a little slow.
Play that just a little bit more. Just a missed opportunity, and now going for it here on 4th down.
All right, here we go. 4th and 4. Foles gets that pass off. That's going to be a 1st down. 3 yards to Pierce.
Catch made by the rookie Alex Pierce, and Alec, it looks like, is a little short. And he is. That means the Chargers take over.
They're going to rule it short.
By Asante Samuel Jr.
Yeah, he comes out of that. He's right about at the sticks, and he just did not give himself any leeway whatsoever.
You know, I've been saying the same thing to Kaina as far as a lot of the teams not going with the rookies and putting in the veterans. You know, give the kids a chance. You know, especially at this point in the season, if you know you're not going to the playoffs, or you know these games aren't too meaningful, you know, let the rookie play. Get him some time in, get some reps in, and see what the future holds. You know, and then they wonder why the rookies struggle and have such a hard time, because they don't have the playing time. They're not getting them getting them into the game enough. So they've been riding that bench for 3 years, and now you expect them to be great just because they sat behind somebody. No, get them in the game. You know, get them in the game. Quick timeout. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock on the first quarter. Play is currently under review to see if it was a 1st down or not. We shall see. Got to get in return on a contract, though. Yeah, just like Denver. All that money on Russell Wilson, but you fire the head coach and you let Rippon play. That makes sense, right? Let's save Russell Wilson and fire the coach. Because, you know, we got to protect our investment no matter how bad it is. Task Force Tyler, Bills Mafia. Bianca says, respect to you, bro, spending your time watching your team with your fans. I don't let anybody talk to me when the Chiefs games are on. My Bills fan friend texted me when they lost this season. Shout out to you, Bianca. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. You know, especially in these times, because now it gets really brutal, right? It gets really brutal. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, end of the season, playoffs. You think the beginning of the season was bad? Some of you weren't here last year when we did the divisionals, okay? When we did the divisionals last year, it got really wild. When there's 8,000 people in the chat, it's a whole different animal. And you guys will see it when we get to the playoffs. It's going to get wild, so make sure you hold on to your seats.
Asante Samuel Jr. with a strong tackle, and at the moment they are saying he is short of the line to gain, John Perry.
Yeah, in the field, it's a pretty good spot. But when you break this down with technology, we got great shots of it. When the ball is in the basket near the belly, and when he's first touched, I think he's got a 1st down by just a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely close. I agree with that. The spot.
I hate sponge candy. Peanut brittle's okay. It's all right.
Not make it appear to be nearly as close.
Not a fan of sponge candy. What's up, Henry?
At the time that it happened,
shout out to you, man.
I just don't know that there's enough there that they're going to be able to overturn it.
Shout out to you, Bianca. You know your boy Jay here. Jay got you. What's up,
That
Jonas?
was way behind where the ball was actually
Yeah,
caught.
he was not using that progress spot when he came in. Uses the cross field official to get it corrected.
Well, the crowd's reacting because the offense is back out there for the Colts. We'll hear from Clay Martin here. See if it is indeed a first down.
After reviewing the play, the runner did make the line to gain. It'll be first down and 10.
All right, so there it is, 1st and 10.
On the 38-yard line. This is a successful challenge for Indianapolis. Please set the game
For
clock
the
to
Colts.
8:47 on the game clock, please.
So Jeff Saturday, who was at ESPN.
Shout out to Adam Williamson.
2013, the TV guys getting the old replay game.
It was all that time spent in the green room with him.
Exactly. He's 3 out of 4.
Yeah, there you go.
In challenges, and he sends his offense back out there. And let's talk about Nick Foles. I mean, the Colts are on the list.
Chris, I got the
It seems like a
Chargers
lot
on
of
this one.
teams that do not have
Ben
a
Hartwig,
long-term answer at quarterback in
Bills
their
Mafia.
building. And so they're going to, the guys talked about it during our pregame show, Monday Night Countdown.
Shout out to you, Bianca.
Selecting somebody as a free agent, making a deal, or going through the draft.
Pete Carroll is laughing hysterically right
Position will
now.
look differently
Hysterically.
for the Colts next
As
year. Foles
Foles
takes it to
throws
no one in
deep,
particular.
and that's going to be picked off. That's an interception.
Michael Davis.
Michael Davis with the pick. He's still going. And he's going to get to the 40, still on his feet.
Going to be brought down by Woods near the 42.
And,
Davis
wow.
gets his first, and a takeaway by this Chargers defense.
My goodness.
Well, we talked about it. The mindset for Nick Foles all week has been about trying
Not
to
good,
create
Foles.
some shots
Not a good
down
start.
the field, and he gets some pressure. He's trying to navigate that and then throw off his back foot with no opportunity whatsoever. Got Paris Campbell, who was taking the deep post, Jelani Woods, but Davis, who's playing over the top of all of it, was right there. And Foles, doing what he's been told to do, put it up in the air and see if you can't give your guy an opportunity. But an overthrow with a safety right there in a position to make the play.
First interception for Davis on the year, a 30-yard return.
It's going to be a pass. Herbert gets it off to Parham for 8 yards.
On first down as he gets 8. Julian Blackmon on the tackle for Indianapolis.
Yeah, just tough for Indianapolis.
2nd and
throughout
2.
the season. They get the successful challenge, they get a new set of downs, and then just trying to make something happen. But Joe, going back to your point, you're right. I mean, they just have not been able to, as all Colts fans know, figure out the quarterback situation going back to when Andrew Luck retired.
Herbert play action. He's got a little bit of time, looking around, throws short, felt the pressure coming, had to get it off.
And Ngakoue got there and delivered a hit. Trey McKitty closest to it for the Chargers, and it brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Allen was on a intermediate crosser here, and he's trying to wait on him
it's sponge candy. It's like literally candy that's like a sponge, but it's not what you guys think. Just Google it. It's hard to explain, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not a fan. 3rd and 2. Herbert. He just throws it, and it's picked. What? I think that hit the ground. Is that really picked off? My goodness. I guess they're calling it a pick. I thought it hit the ground, but that's an interception on Herbert.
Thomas, the rookie from Yale, has got pick number 3.
Well, Zaire Franklin, he has to get an assist on this one. Just really great.
Did it hit the
coverage?
No, it didn't hit the ground. He got it at the last second. Are you kidding me? Colts get the pick. They get the ball back. Both teams getting some defensive wins. We'll see what happens next. All right, Bianca. All right, guys, quick commercial break. Timeout. Housekeeping, 1,842 viewers, 233 likes, guys. The next goal is going to be 500 likes, 500 thumbs up. Make sure you are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. It is much, much appreciated. And I do thank everyone here for the support tonight. Hope everyone had a great Christmas, enjoying the holidays. New Year's is coming up. 2023 is on the way. My goodness. Ali, I've got the Chargers. That was my prediction for this game. Predicted the Chargers would take it. Henry says, not another game like this. I'm assuming you say the beats of the Broncos game. Oh, man. Best NFL rushing team is the Chiefs? Really? It's interesting. Okay. Thanks a lot, Life of Gideon. Shout out to you, man. Chris says, Tom Brady retires. Never laugh out loud. Shout out to John coming through with the $5 super chat. Says Chargers, baby. All right.
Chargers, baby.
Shout out to you, John. Thanks for the $5 super chat. Thanks for the support. As we get to this quick commercial break, 7 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter. 0-0 on the board. Hot take. Chiefs and Bengals overrated. Somebody had to say it. Somebody had to say it. Shout out to you, Henry. Best rushing team is the Cowboys. Both Zeke and Pollard are over 800 yards.
2 straight passes without an interception. He had 2 in the win against Tennessee. Has 1 here early.
Clarence, yeah, man. It's tough out there.
And it sets up.
We're making it through, though.
With their third
We're making it through.
Sitting at their own 47.
Foles is under pressure. He gets rid of it, though, and that's going to be caught at the 47.
Well, you look at the
6-yard play.
I think
Second and 4.
Bradley has done a really nice job with this defense overall.
Gideon, I've got the 49ers and the Bills for the Super Bowl.
To win games and at least keep them in them until late. Where they've not been good is at creating takeaways. Now, they had 3 last week, which allowed them then to take that big lead going in at halftime against Minnesota. And then to
second and 3.
After their own offense turn the ball over and get a takeaway here, setting them up with great field position.
Snap is off. Foles, quick throw. And he gets that to Pierce through a laser for 7 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 39.
Yeah, we'll see what they're able to do. I touched on it in the opening drive that Nick Foles just has not worked with these receivers. I mean, he didn't even get much time with them going back to training camp because of where he was slotted. Matt Ryan got those reps. And so this week, in a lot of ways, throwing to
Joe
them
Flacco over Zach Wilson.
In whatever work they were able to get to.
I would agree with that.
Practice.
That will be a handoff to Moss. He's going to get about 6 yards.
Kyle Van Noy thought
what's up, K&G?
Got away with a false start. Instead, it's a 5-yard carry for Zach Moss, who came with a conditional 6th-round pick for Nyheim Hines. He was a popular.
I don't know why the Bills got rid of Moss. It didn't make any sense to me. Hines is not that much better, if any, than Zach Moss. I don't get it.
Boy, we sure will. And how about the Bengals? I mean, I almost gave that one away.
Foles throws on a screen. Why would you do that? It's going to be a loss of 9 yards. Just throw it incomplete to the ground.
There and a loss of 9 on the play, and that's the first time Jackson's been out there.
Yeah, Kyle Van Noy,
terrible play, Foles.
Player. I mean, he sees it the entire way, reading through the offensive line, them getting out, trying to get in front of them, and just no chance whatsoever for Deion Jackson.
Brings up 3rd down and 14.
3rd and 14.
Chargers do come with extra men
Foles
on the rush.
throws, picked. Are you kidding me? It's another interception.
intercepted, I believe. No single signal yet. Derwin James. And the catch is made. It's a pick.
Oh, my
James
goodness,
gets
man.
his second of the year and somehow
Oh.
able to get both feet down. We'll make sure.
Another interception on Nick Foles.
That's such a great play by Derwin James. It looked like he was going to be in a position to be totally out of the play. Let's see whether or not he gets his feet down. There's that left knee's in.
Ruling on the
It is.
field
There's
is
a
an
slice of
interception.
green right there,
First and
as
10,
we
Los
say.
Angeles. Timeout.
Is that second foot down? You had the knees
The
down.
knee
so.
is down.
That knee is down. That is another pick. Looks like Chargers will be taking over. Quick commercial break. Wow. Matty Ice is on the bench. Just looking at this, shaking his head. But I don't know if Matty Ice would have did much better, to be honest. What's up, Rodney? Up in northern Michigan. Nick Foles trying to keep up with Wilson, huh? Question is, which one? Which one is the question? Shout out to Randy Suarez and 72 Manuals for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. What do you predict the Bucs to do in the playoffs? Tom Brady is such a toss-up right now. Not much. Not much. We'll see, though. The O-line won't even talk to Wilson. Listen, veteran quarterback, he can't talk to his O-line. He can't control his offensive line. How are you going to win games like that? He's got to give it up. He's got to give it up. They don't have respect for him. If your team doesn't have respect for you, it's over. It's a done deal. When the rookie or the second string has to come in and yell at the QB or yell at the O-line, that's a problem.
Yeah, that just happened.
All right. Chris says, I'm also going for the Colts because the Chargers lose, Raiders have a chance to the playoffs.
I've got 2 already in the opening quarter.
All right, here we go.
Chargers back on offense, and Herbert is sacked by Buckner.
Herbert gets sacked. He goes down, loses 5 yards. What is going on this game?
On DeForest Buckner's 7th of the year. Let's go back to the interception.
Well, you see, Derwin James, he gets caught off guard, and for him to be able to make up, he did get away with a little bit of a grab that allowed him then to get underneath Paris Campbell, but not many guys
This is
can
absolutely
recover from
wild
that
right
move
now.
against a receiver like Campbell and be able to make a play. Really great job by him, and one of the real cogs in this
Second and
defensive
15.
wheel for the Chargers.
Second down and 15 after the sack.
Herbert throws. That's going to
and
be
he
caught.
finds
He'll
Keenan
get
Allen.
6 yards back.
And a completion of 6 yards. Let's check
Completion
in
to
with Lisa.
Keenan
Hey
Allen.
guys,
It'll be
Derwin
3rd and
James
9.
in a gift-giving mood this week after getting his 3rd Pro Bowl nod. Played Santa Claus for his teammates and coaches in the TV room. Got everyone in the secondary diamond necklaces with each of their numbers. He bought head coach Brandon
Well, that's
Staley
cool.
and
Everybody's got
defensive coaches
Rolexes.
Rolex watches. He said it's the first time
What
he's
a
done
gift.
anything like that, but he really felt like his guys held it down when he was out with the injury and wanted to show his appreciation.
Yeah. Wow. 3rd down and 9.
You'll be all right,
Herbert
Luta.
throws, pass is caught.
And that's going to be
And that's
another.
enough for a first down, back-to-back
first
grabs by
down.
Keenan Allen. This one for 12 yards.
Looks like Allen gets a 12-yard
And,
play.
a chance for a first down finally for the Chargers offense.
Yeah, Keenan Allen comes out of this route, and he's expecting the ball to be right on
Ooh,
him.
looks like
yeah,
that ball
yeah,
hit the
that's,
ground.
We got the Colts fans seeing this for the first time. That's an incompletion.
That's not a catch.
He's got control of that
It's
football.
not a catch.
It does touch the turf, but then the ball doesn't move. Oh, tight.
It's not a catch.
I have a hard time with that one.
Well, the challenge flag has been thrown by Jeff Saturday. He's 1 for 1 tonight.
Indianapolis is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed pass. That play is now under review. Timeout.
So we'll take a break. You saw it. What do you think?
All right, shout out to Richard coming through with the $1 super chat. Thanks a lot, Richard. Thanks for the support. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Tonight on this Monday Night Football, Chargers and the Colts. We got ourselves an interesting one tonight. Commercial break. Shout out to you, Eric. Downstairs Sports League. What up? What's up, David? All right, quick housekeeping, guys. 2,202 viewers, 323 likes. We need 187. 187, guys, to get to 400. Why is this off right now? Why is the count off? Okay, here we go. 175. There we go. 175 likes, guys. 175 thumbs up to get to 500. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. 175 to get to 500. Let's make that happen. Thanks for the support, everybody. Getting to the votes. 811 votes. 67% for the Chargers. What's up, Purple? Shout out to the family. Shout out to you, Rodney. Oh, man. Eric says 315. Thanks a lot, Eric. All right, guys. 374. Let's keep it going. All right, we need 119 now. 119 more likes to get to that 500 mark. Pass was ruled incomplete.
At the previous spot.
As we get back to it.
Set the game clock to 3 minutes and 33 seconds. 3:33. This is a second successful challenge for Indianapolis. They have a third challenge now.
And there's the trap of the incompletion in Jeff Saturday. He's got this part down. He's 4 for 5 in challenges.
Yeah. He's got that down, but Chargers
Appalachia, what's going on, man? Shout out to Theodore coming through with the $2 super chat. Says Bills defense going to make Joe not so cool. Thanks a lot, Theodore. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Shout out to y'all coming through, recognizing the Bengals and the Bills.
In that first half against the
banter
Vikings last week.
And to lose a lead like that, I mean, it takes just total fail on everybody.
Punt is off. It was almost
Bills
blocked.
defense going to make Joe not so cool.
And this is going to be taken
EJ Speed almost came up with the block. Well,
from
it's been
the
a crazy
30
year for the Indianapolis Colts. We'll give you a
first and
season
10 at the
recap.
30. That was a
You can
terrible
only just
punt.
scratch the surface. First, they fired their offensive coordinator Marcus Brady. Then the next week, they fire Frank Reich. Jeff Saturday leaves ESPN and takes over.
Herbert's still in the oven.
Veteran head coach. They had that terrible fourth quarter.
Herbert's
Dallas.
still
They
in the
blew a
oven.
33-0 lead last week, and they're on their third quarterback change of the season with Nick Foles.
Yeah, and I'm in the camp with a lot of other people, but I came into this season, you heard me say it, Joe. That
All right, here we go. First and 10 for these Colts.
Good. I thought Matt Ryan would really help this offense from where
And
they
this
were
will
a
be
year
a
ago.
handoff to Moss. He gets 4 yards on the play.
Zach Moss here carries on first down and gets 4.
And it just hasn't happened. You know, you can start with the offensive line, and they haven't played what everyone expected from them. They haven't run the football the way that they did. Matt Ryan didn't play at the level that everyone thought that he would when he got his opportunity, and it has just been a real struggle. And now you go into this game, you've got Nick Foles,
2nd and 6,
trying to create some big plays, and you know he's going to have to tone it back a little bit. He's had no success down the field.
Foles under pressure. He keeps, tries to run.
And that's not going to work. Is Drew Tranquil.
Yo, why is Foles so slow? Why is he so slow?
And a loss of 2.
My goodness. He looks worse than Brady running.
We talked to Jeff Saturday about this job. I mean, he's seen just about everything in 5 games. They won that first game at Las Vegas. They almost beat Philadelphia. They've had leads. They had that terrible game at Dallas, the way they finished. They've been dominated in the 4th quarter. He said, I'm disappointed.
Bob says Chiefs D is a lot better.
We heard Jim Irsay,
yeah, I mean, that's what they've been saying.
Owner of the franchise, say that he
shout out to Josh Hawkins.
The interview process. In the offseason, they'll cast a wide
3rd
net.
and
the
6.
Colts and their fans know they have an owner that's willing to spend money and try and make it right.
Foles under pressure. He goes down
Still
again.
holding a grudge for the Colts sneaking out of Baltimore in the middle of the night. Hand over mouth. Smiley face. Smiley face. Go Chargers.
Has been bad all year, and
4th and 14 for the Colts, and they'll punt back to the Chargers. Shout out to Eric. So still holding a grudge for the Colts sneaking out of Baltimore in the middle of the night. Go Chargers. Thanks a lot for the $5, Eric. Much love. Another punt for the Colts. This is getting out of hand.
DeAndre Carter waiting. Line drive. Carter with a little room in front of him.
Carter gets to the 45.
He is out of bounds as he crosses the 45. And a flag at the end of the play.
Shout out to you, Jeffrey. Much love to the international folks from the Philippines. There is a flag down as well.
Flag over there near the spot where Carter went out of bounds. You can read lips, you see holding.
Now it's just
for the night, David. That's what it looks like for the night. It's going to be holding on the offense to go back 10 yards.
Holding Los Angeles number 36. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
That's Jasir Taylor, the rookie corner from Wake Forest, who is guilty of the hold. And there it is with Ashton Doolin.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Trying to get away.
Face mask, all kinds of stuff.
Position and backs him up a little bit. Still not bad, but let's see whether or not the Chargers can get a little bit of something going offensively.
What's up, Gaming World?
You know, the interceptions last week didn't score really any points. Took to the end of the ball game in order to come away with a win, but he's got his full arsenal, as we pointed out. You got Keenan Allen and Mike Williams and the other guys who have stepped up.
All right, here we go.
For you. Of course, Austin Ekeler,
1st and 10 for the Chargers.
Threats as a tailback for them as well.
And this will lead to a pass to Allen. 15 yards.
And that is the first down for the LA Chargers. Another catch for Keenan Allen.
Yeah, this is the first down. We're about to end the first quarter. Wow.
Unable to get into that other window opposite of Frank.
What's up, Brian?
In this game, he's able to here, and with better protection for Herbert, he delivers a nice ball.
Gaming World, Bills Mafia.
First down up at the 45.
1st and 10 for the Chargers. Toss. Ekeler gets stopped. He's going to lose a yard.
Up by Kwity Paye. A loss of 1 on the play. They don't run it much, and when they run it, they're not very successful. 31st in the league, averaging just 84
terrible
yards
running
per game on the ground. Tampa Bay, somehow winners of an overtime game last night in Arizona, last in the league.
King Smooth, what up, man?
Is how, as Hank Stram, the late great Hall of Fame coach, would have described it.
All right, guys. That's going to end the first quarter. Wow. Lackluster offense on both sides, which is really surprising. I expected the Chargers to come out swinging at least. So this is going to be an interesting one. I did predict the Chargers to win, but it's looking like any man's game in this situation. 2nd 11 for the Chargers. They'll be at the 44, into the first quarter. Quick commercial break. Shout out to Pike Slayer, Kenneth Stewart, as well as Ben Love for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Commercial break. It's going good, King Smooth. It's going good. A lot of snow, a lot of plowing, a lot of shoveling. But I got a massage. Got a nice massage, so I'm all good. I'm all good. All right, I'm choosing the same one. Using the same one. Shout out to you, Jeffrey. I've heard. Gonna have to make a trip out there. Jacob, it is possible. There's some possibilities out there. All right, guys, 447 likes. We need 53 to get to that 500 mark. 53 more likes, 53 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that 500 goal. That is our next goal. Thanks for the support. Bucks or Panthers? It's got to be Bucks. Tom Brady magic is still working somewhat.
Let's go.
2nd down and 11.
Play action. Herbert's going to throw short. And this will be 4 yards for Keenan Allen. 3rd and 7.
Out to Keenan Allen and on the play gain of 4.
Well, it looks like this game again for the Indianapolis Colts is going to come down to, their defense being able to make stops and keep this offense in it. But you mentioned kind of some of the things that the Colts have done positively and hanging.
Randy Swatson begging for likes. Pathetic.
The big lead, and then of course they gave it up. But good teams.
Watching free content while talking about somebody asking for likes is pathetic. But here we go, 3rd and 7.
No matter how you want to look at it or how you want to couch it.
3rd down and 7, passes to Palmer, and Joshua
Palmer's going to catch that. It's going to be 8 yards on the play. 1st and 10.
Ended up with an 8-yard gain and another 1st down for LA.
Yeah, I mentioned Joshua Palmer earlier coming into this game and what he has meant to this
Shout out
team.
to you, Forrest.
And when you've been without Keenan Allen and then Mike Williams for extended periods, he's been the one constant. He's only missed 1 game this season, and he really does a nice job. And there's others. We'll get into DeAndre Carter and some of the things that he's been able to do. But I like Josh Palmer. And
1st and 10.
When you watch Justin Herbert, he likes him too. A lot of confidence and trust in him.
Watch out, Herbert.
Herbert was in trouble, and he gets taken down. Try to get out of it, but he gets wrapped up. That is a loss of 11 yards. 2nd and 21.
Loss of 9.
Well, when you run that type of action, you're hoping that Odengbo, that he plays trying to run down the backside run. That's typically why you then boot and naked to that side. But as the quarterback, you definitely have to know, and that's typically why right-handed quarterbacks come out to their right. So they can turn.
Why is there an over-under if there's no score?
If necessary. It looked initially
2nd and 21.
Be able to get away from him. Odengbo does a good job.
Herbert throws. That is caught.
Brought down from
Allen gets 8 yards on the play.
Julian made the tackle after a gain of 8.
Well, this defense, like I talked about with Gus Bradley and what he has done, and even last week, you could point to it and say, yeah, but they gave up 39 points. There was a lot of opportunity in that game late. When they
Peace out,
made
Randy.
Big stop, if they'd gotten any more help from the offense. But he's done a good job, and it's hard.
3rd and
It's
13.
challenging on a defense to continue to make plays when you're not getting more out of your own offense.
3rd down and 13 now. Pass is to
That is going to
Williams.
be caught by
Makes the catch and
Williams.
fights for the first down.
And he gets 16 yards on the play, 1st and 10. As he gets to the 31.
completion from Herbert.
What's up, Hog Dog?
And the first
Delta,
target
what's
for
good,
Mike
man?
Williams is a first down grab.
Shout out to
Well,
Alan
Benson, he's the
Rosenbaum.
corner
Love
out
from
here.
Jacksonville.
He's got to challenge that. You can't make it a one-on-one drill with just no contest out there on the wide receivers with it being 3rd
1st and
long.
10
He just allowed him to
for the
run
Colts
off
at the
ball
31.
And get to the distance and make a play.
Kelly gets it, and he is brought
And
down
Kelly's going to get 1 yard on the run,
immediately
2nd
by
and
Jordan
9.
Blackman, a gain of 1. When you talk to Gus
Hog Dog,
Bradley,
I've got the Chargers.
the defensive
That was my
coordinator,
prediction.
What makes him smile a bit is that at this point in a 4-9-1 season with 3 games to go, including tonight, he said at least it's how do we get this right and not how many games do we have left. So his defense, as you say, Troy, is still playing.
2nd and
They
9.
really are. I mean, he's done a really good job, and kind of goes unnoticed when you have the season they've had.
Herbert throws on a screen. That's going to be caught. Williams is moving. And he gets 18 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 12.
Creative throw by Herbert, who had to fit it around a defender, a gain of 18.
Yeah, well, this is you look around the league, whether it's Patrick Holmes or others, I mean, this is kind of
That's a nice side throw.
Now.
That was a nice side
Yeah,
throw
just
by
throw a
Herbert.
sidearm,
Very
whatever it
nice
takes.
throw,
I mean,
Herbert.
DeForest Buckner's right there ready to make a play on him, and he's able to just drop it down, delivers the ball on target. That's a great play.
1st and 10 at the 12.
18-yard completion to Williams.
That's going to be a handoff.
Handoff to
Finds a
Ekeler
nice
down
hole.
the 5.
Ekeler gets 7 yards on the play,
Now, we've
2nd
seen
and
this
3.
already in this first half, where they've given the ball to Ekeler on 1st down, and he's had a really nice gain, and then they've thrown 2 passes and have had to punt.
49ers versus the Bills.
Pick up 7 yards there with Ekeler, and
Your team's the 49ers, King Smooth?
give it to him again, or run the football, or what exactly
2nd and 3.
does Joe Lombardi have up his sleeve?
3 receivers to the right on 2nd and 3. Back to Ekeler.
Ekeler gets another handoff. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good. So now they can pick up that 1st down, and a lot of ways to go now offensively here for the Chargers. Now, Brandon Staley, there was a time where you'd say if they didn't pick it up here, they were going to go for it. He hasn't been quite as aggressive this season, and he hasn't been even here tonight.
They've converted a 3rd and
3rd and 1. Here we go.
On this drive, they keep it with Herbert.
Herbert keeps it,
1st and goal.
and he sneaks for 2 yards. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1.
Herbert is so good at
Chargers working hard on this
He's
drive,
got
but
22
they're making
of
something out of it.
23 in his career on 3rd or 4th and 1. He's big, 6'6", 236.
What's up, Blockfather?
Yeah, he's hard to slow down. And
You want a hug, man?
Can they cash?
You all right?
They were able to last week. Overall,
Still mad about that Brady win, huh?
they've not been
It's all right, man. He'll get over it.
able to still come away with a win.
It's okay.
Defense played well in that
1st
win
and
against
goal
Miami.
for the
But
Chargers.
a big point here in this game.
From the 1, 1st down and goal.
And that's going to be a touchdown
And the
for
Chargers strike
Ekeler.
tonight.
1-yard touchdown. Ric Flair, where you at?
It's a nice block.
Finally,
Trey
somebody
moves
gets
to
in
the
and
right
scores.
tackle. They get a little bit of movement. You see on Zaire Franklin, and Ekeler then able to punch it in. So great way to finish this drive. Some good throws and some good tough running there at the end.
Came in
Extra
tied
point
for the league lead with his 14 total touchdowns.
is
That's
up,
number
and it is
15,
good.
his 10th on the ground this season. And in a possession that
All right, so Chargers strike first. 1-yard touchdown by Ekeler. 7-0. 8 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Quick timeout, commercial break. Sending out Lutz a virtual hug right now. Shout out to you, Lutz. It'll be all right. King Smooth, we can do that. What you want to bet? We can make it happen. Shout out to Matthew Mort for joining the family. Joining an exclusive group. We have fun. We love sports. And we keep it positive. Shout out to you, Matthew. Thanks for joining the family. Time to check the FanDuel updates. Colts are plus 300 on the money line. Very interesting. Shout out to you, Me1VR. $100 if the Chargers beat the Colts. Shout out to Blockfather coming through with the $4.99 super chat. Didn't I say this yesterday, yo? I said this yesterday. Some of you guys come in, they start off giving me a hard time. And within 24 hours, they come through and start showing the love. Shout out to you, Blockfather. Much love. Thanks for the $4.99 super chat. Thanks a lot, man. See? I respect those people. They come in, they give you a hard time, but by the end of the chat, they respect you. And it goes both ways. Shout out to Christopher coming through with the $4.99 super chat. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the support. Shout out to all you guys for being here tonight for Monday Night Football. 8 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Score is 7-0. And we're going to see if Nick Foles can get it together. Can he shake the rust off on this next drive? Shout out to Ethan as we prepare for the kickoff.
On that fun.
50. All right, I got you, King Smooth. $50 bet. Bills versus 49ers if they go to the Super Bowl.
Waits for it from the back of the end zone. I guess he says
that's 4 bets I got right now going.
And he won't make the 15.
So the Colts will start at their 13. It'll be 1st and 10.
The step from the practice squad. Well, 'tis the season.
Who's your favorite quarterback, Jack? That's going to be Mr. Allen, Josh Allen. Josh Allen. All right. Lurking for AFCs, Patriots, Jets, Titans, Steelers, and the Raiders. Wild cards, your Ravens, who have clinched. My goodness. Getting down to the wire.
For a lot of reasons for both teams, for both Cincinnati and Buffalo, it's going to be awesome.
Wow. Moss broke a couple tackles, but there's a flag down. This is probably going to be holding.
And holding appears to be the call.
Holding. Offense number 81. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
And that's going to be 1st and 16 now.
I mean, there are a lot of different ways to look at
Shout out to Jericho Green coming through with the $10 super chat. Says, bang, bang, Niner gang. I need to find a dumpster big enough to fit the rest of the NFC in. Great stream. Yo. Not Jericho coming in and putting the whole NFC in the dumpster besides the Niners. Shout out to you, Jericho. Thanks for the support, man. 1st and 16 for the Colts. That's going to be caught.
Bang,
Pierce.
bang, Niner gang. I need to find a dumpster big enough to fit the rest of the NFC in. Great stream.
And that's going to be 15 yards to the rookie Pierce on the play. 2nd and 1. Shout out to Ethan.
Here's a second-round pick out of Cincinnati. And he plays a physical style of football as a wide receiver. He's not the smoothest route runner when you
like
watch
that
him,
dumpster
but he's
on
got great body control. I think this
Oh,
receiving
man.
core for Indianapolis is a lot
Y'all
better
showing the
than
love
they're
tonight.
for.
Y'all showing the love tonight. It's going to be a handoff for Moss. He runs up the middle for 7. Thanks a lot for the $1.99 super chat, Rodney.
to be backed up like they were, and to be able to overcome that and get
What's
a
up,
fresh
Dalen?
set of downs. That's a great job. Good push there on the double team inside.
Mark Mitchell says Dallas is your daddy.
Alec Cox just not able to quite get enough. If he gets a little bit more of his block,
Oh, boy.
you get a lot more out of that play.
1st and 10. Here we go. I will, after tonight, Christopher, I'm going to start dropping the schedules in the community chat. False start on the Colts. That'll take them back 5 yards. 1st and 15.
And as you've said a couple of times, he hasn't had a lot of work with the first.
Had to give you a hug if the Chargers win. I'll send you a virtual one.
Wide receiver. I mean, you're watching the ball. You shouldn't even be really paying attention to what he's saying at the line of scrimmage so much. You can understand it.
1st and 15.
They have to hold it in their stance and all that goes with that. But, yeah, not good.
Fair to say you didn't like that when you
I didn't like that much.
Pressure coming. That's Foles getting it off.
And Pittman lost his helmet.
Pittman loses his helmet, and a flag comes out.
Flag comes in late.
A rare sighting from Pittman.
They might get Derwin James for taunting.
Of course, King Smooth. Obviously, right?
Personal foul, face mask. Defense number
Face
3.
mask on the defense.
15 yards will be added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
I guess that's why the helmet came off.
Yeah, that kind of is all getting pieced together now.
That's what they do. They just piece it together.
Well, I will say that, I don't like referencing that when I went back and played. What, John? What do you got?
No, we're just listening. You can see the hand.
Yeah. But helmets just didn't come off like that. I mean, you had to really rip these things off.
Unless
now
they were really ripped off.
I mean, yeah, but now,
1st and 10. Here we go.
Come off rather easily, and I guess that's the way they're fitted, is what I'm told by these.
That will be another handoff to Moss, and he gets 8 yards on the carry. 2nd and 2 at the 46.
Go the Colts as Michael Davis had to make the stop, but a gain of 8.
And Michael Pittman, he does a good job. He comes down from wide receiver, and he's able to take out Derwin James just enough and allow him to get more yardage. Derwin there thought he was going to be able to come up.
What's up, Carl?
Hole, but
man, I can't wait. I can't wait until the second. I cannot wait until the second. Oh, my goodness. There's been so much talk about those Bengals. I cannot wait until the second. As oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? What a hit. Wow.
Yeah, I think Derwin may be watching the rest of this game from the locker room.
No.
Right in front of the Colts bench.
That was disgusting.
We watch a lot of football. I don't know that I've seen a hit quite like that. It looked from here.
No, that was unreal. That was unreal. I haven't seen a flag I haven't seen a hit like that since the Troy Polamalu days. I have not seen a hit like that in a long time. That was ridiculous.
Head and neck area, leads with the crown of his helmet.
And James came off woozy as well.
Like, why?
Man.
Why would you run
Yeah,
out?
that was
Like,
scary.
why? He hurt himself in the play.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Los Angeles number 3. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Number 3 has been disqualified from the ball game.
And a disqualification.
Yeah,
My
definitely
goodness.
Lowered and led with the helmet. And this disqualification comes from New York. Troy Vincent. It's up to him to make this decision. And what they're trying to do is
Yeah, I'm going to have to put that up as a short because that was absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Like I say, we watch these games every week. I don't recall seeing when you slow it down, it doesn't look as impactful. But, man, that was as big a collision as I've seen in a long, long time.
I said the
So
same
James
thing.
is ejected.
I said the same
Gilman,
thing.
Played
wow.
Well, really well. The 2 games that
1st and
Derwin
10
James missed, but the
for the
injury
Colts.
takes
They'll be at
over.
the 30.
And the ball is just inside the 32 of the Chargers. Here's
Foles goes for it all to the end zone. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Well, they're taking their shots. I mean, they definitely have. We talked about Nick Foles. Some of the ones that he took there in that opening quarter, not so good. Didn't hit them. Had a couple of interceptions, and yet they're still firing him, trying to get him, because especially, this defense has done a lot of good things, and now they're without, one of their ringleaders in Derwin James. But you mentioned
it was bad.
Comes in.
It was a bad hit.
Nice job. I like
without a doubt, it
what
was a
I've
bad
seen
hit.
from him. Adderley's played well, and they've played well these last couple.
2nd and 10.
Without James already.
This will be a handoff to Wilkins for 4 yards.
The
The Chargers aren't playing around tonight. I don't know what's going on, but something is in these guys, and they're hitting real hard. They're hitting real hard.
I don't care who you're talking about. And there's Ashton Doolin, and good to see him up moving around, because, man, that was some kind of hit.
3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6. Pressure coming. Foles is going to run.
Foles is going to throw it away.
Throws it away. It leaves a 4th and 6, and a field goal is coming up for the Colts.
For the Colts on offense. Chase McLaughlin, the kicker, will come on for the Colts on 4th down and 6.
Yeah, it's just been a struggle, and I was going to say that it's tough for any offense to try to string together 10, 12-play drives. Hard to do. And it's especially hard when you're struggling in all the areas that Indianapolis has. So, they had some penalties here and got the ball down into this position to at least try to come away with some points in this game.
Be a 46-yard try. Eight of 9 on the year from this range.
Field goal is good.
And now 9 of 10.
And that will get the Colts on the board after the crazy hit. I'm going to have to put that up on the shorts in a little while here. That was absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, quick shout-outs to Jesse, Josiah Moreno, LJ Brooks, and Michael Harrison for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Score is now 7-3. 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Timeout. Yeah, I'm just going over this Derwin hit again. Absolutely vicious. So he gets ejected from the game.
John Perry just going through it yet again.
That's probably going to lead to.
The receiver is defenseless. He's a defenseless player. So one of the things that we're trying to remove from this game is contact that A, is unnecessary. You got other options to hit a player somewhere other than the neck and the head area.
And the fact that James makes contact with the shoulder pad first is irrelevant.
Well, you can also go with that direction with use of helmet. He does lower and lead the head and hits the shoulder.
Jack Tatum. Yeah.
Play with the top of the helmet.
Yeah.
Let's check in with
Lisa.
Lisa.
It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, Joe, the Colts just told
It was
us
a hit that could have ended
head injury, and they hope to have
ended his
an
career.
update after the half.
It was a bad hit.
The other part of this too.
And it was reckless too. I mean, just to run at somebody full speed like that and lead with your helmet. It doesn't make any sense.
Can't lead guys into.
Shout out to you, Jay.
That these receivers take around the league on any given weekend.
Zion Johnson with a false start.
False start. Offense number 77.
At halftime, I'm going to take a Dallas and wipe my Cowboys.
Two rookies have
Shout out to Jericho Green for the $5 super chat. Oh, y'all are on it tonight. Y'all are on it tonight. My goodness.
Johnson, first round pick from BC.
My goodness.
Salyer,
Thanks a lot, Jericho. Thanks for the $5 super chat, man.
Salyer, shoot, when they brought him in, they thought he was going to be a guard. And then they lose.
First and 15 for the Chargers.
Sean Slater, who they expect back, and he had to step in, and overall, he's done a pretty good job for him.
Herbert is on the move.
Chased and ends up unloading, completing the pass to Joshua Palmer.
It's going to be, wow. Is that completed?
After that false start, Palmer is going to be marked out of bounds with an 8-yard gain.
Okay, yeah, he gets 8 yards on the play, so second and 7.
And so many times you see him be able to create plays off schedule, get outside the pocket for his size.
Shout out to you, Jimbo.
The way that he's able to move and deliver the football like he can.
And a big 35-yard
so second and 7 for the
Mike
Colts.
Williams that set up the game-winning field goal last week against Tennessee. Second down and 7.
Herbert drops back. He throws to the middle. That is going to be caught. Ekeler gets 2 yards on the play.
Well, it's a pretty good matchup down here.
To my NBA fans, did y'all see Tatum posterize Giannis? That was crazy.
A good part of tonight, and I was really surprised that Herbert didn't come out. He had one-on-one.
What's up, Chino?
With a soft Gilmore in coverage.
What's up, Michelle? No cable.
I know that
the cable's out.
Get the ball anywhere near Williams, he's got a great opportunity to make a play.
3rd and 5. That's going to be caught by Allen. He gets 13 yards. Yeah, there's tons of people that don't have internet and cable here. It's tough. It's so tough right now. I'm truly thankful and blessed to not have lost anything from the storm.
Which is pretty typical for this Colts defense. Offensive line gives Herbert plenty of time, allows Allen to work the middle of the field in a pretty routine
1st and 10.
For a first down.
Here's Ekeler, a rare run by the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm about to put it up as well, Rodney. About to put up the short.
It is a rare run, and I was kind of talking about it a little bit earlier. I do think that they need to get more out of their run game in order to really be the offense that they hope to be. And you wonder, how much does Joe Lombardi just simply not want to throw the football, or how much is it because they don't typically run the ball all that well when they do? But it's asking a lot of Herbert, or any quarterback for that matter. Tom Brady, he's experiencing it there in Tampa Bay. When your only means to moving the football is through the air, you better be on if you're throwing the ball.
Herbert, he is going to just dump that off to Ekeler for 5 yards.
Of the night, trying to fight for the first down. He's just short. And that's 97 catches for Austin Ekeler to lead this team by a mile. With the 2-minute warning, 7-3 game.
2-minute warning, guys. 3rd and 1 at the 48. Scores 7-3. Quick timeout. Try to upload this quick short so you guys can see what happened. So yeah, guys, I put the hit up on the shorts if you want to see it. It was crazy. It was a crazy hit. Tim says, don't think ejection was necessary? No? I don't know, man. It looked pretty serious. Allen stays in. This will be a touchdown.
Out of bounds at the 23.
No, they're going to rule him out of bounds. Oh, it was so close.
Kelly is the one who threw it back to Herbert, and then Allen just couldn't stay in bounds for the touchdown, but he gets the first down.
Well, I thought initially they were going to throw the ball to Mike Williams. They're trying to take the deep shot to the post, but they play it pretty well, the Colts do. And then they come back to
Did he step out of
Allen
bounds?
underneath,
Oh, he was
and
so
just
close.
not quite able to get a hand on the ball there. Lays out. What a great throw there by Justin Herbert.
Yeah. He tried it.
So 3rd and short.
Yeah, he tried to keep it in.
And they go
So to be at the 23, 1st and 10.
That's the longest play of the night by either team, 25 yards, and Keenan Allen just could not stay in bounds. Dallas Flowers.
It's in the shorts, Bob.
The one
it's
who
there.
laid out trying to knock it down. He could not. They're going to reset the play clock here. And with 1:53 to go and 3 timeouts, the Chargers leading by 4, and Justin Herbert has completed 11 straight passes. Here's Kelly.
As Kelly's going to run, he gets 8 yards on the play, 2nd and 2.
Gets 8.
Good running there by Kelly. He's able to see the cutback and get back into it. It's a pretty good job. I like both these running backs. I've known Kelly going back to his days at UCLA and the toughness that he runs with. And then, of course, Ekeler. He doesn't get all that many opportunities. Ekeler gets the bulk of the carries, but even with that, for no more than they run the football.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 2.
Second down and 2. Kelly again.
Kelly, nice little jump cut, but he goes nowhere. 3rd and 2 as we approach the 1-minute mark. Thomas, I got the Chargers.
This is the story of
Quick 30-second commercial break. Yeah, I listen, he led with the helmet, all right? And when you have someone running at you full speed, leading with the helmet, tackling like that, they obviously don't care about themselves or you. So, and let's keep in mind, guys, these players are fragile now. These aren't the players that we know from the 90s and the 80s and even the early 2000s. These players are fragile now. So someone gets hit like that, it's probably going to end their career. It could probably end their career. That's just the reality of it. This is also what they signed up for as well. So, there's got to be a medium for it. But you can't lead with the helmet. That's the rule. That's the rule.
Hands off to Ekeler. He's got the first down.
As Ekeler gets the first down, 6-yard run.
And again, timeout is taken by Indianapolis.
Well, right now with one timeout left and a new set of downs, the Chargers can kind of play this how they want.
Chargers, by the way, get the ball to start the second half. And exactly 1 minute remains. So the Colts have used their 2 timeouts here on defense. The Chargers
What's up, Deacon?
3 in a 7-3 game. And a first down here, 1st and goal.
That was encouraging, though, because the Colts, they played coverage. They played a 2-deep shell, and Herbert sees it, and they're able to run the football and got a nice gain out of it.
Ekeler trying to cut back.
And Ekeler goes nowhere. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And Indianapolis will stop the clock. Last time they can do that, their final timeout. Give you some highlights for Justin Herbert since the interception. He's gone perfect, 11 for 11.
All right. 2nd and goal at the 10. We'll see if these Chargers can punch it in before halftime. Go up 14-3. KMP, yeah, I remember that. He picked Travis Kelce up and slammed him down. So Derwin's a strong boy. It's a strong boy out there for real.
When they're not able to run the ball, he uses it as an extension of the run game.
Herbert out to his right.
Herbert throws.
End zone and incomplete.
Incomplete. 3rd and goal.
Target was Keenan Allen. And Buckner had pressure to force Herbert out to his right, brings up 3rd down and goal.
Well, good coverage there on the back end, buying time. Guys trying to get open for Herbert, give him a place to go with the football, and staying plastered to their guys.
Opponents of the Colts are 10 for their last 10 inside the red zone.
All right, here we go. 3rd and goal.
Trying to come up with a 3rd down stop here.
And Gus Bradley, as I mentioned earlier, he's not a guy who brings much pressure. Don't expect it here.
Herbert throws.
3 guys to beat. Cannot. Got to
it's going to lead to a field goal.
4th down. DeForest Buckner, who's all over the place, was back there to make the tackle.
Well, that's a great job by the defense. They give up the big play to Keenan Allen, which set this all
Shout out
up.
to Lucia Aldana, J-Rod Nesta, and Mr. Johnny T for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
And a one-possession game is huge going in at halftime.
Chargers will let the clock wind down. Use the timeout. Ball sitting at the 6. And the field goal unit comes on for LA. We look at the AFC playoff picture. Teams that are lurking on the far right. See the division leaders.
Patriots lurking. Jets, Titans, Steelers, Raiders, Chiefs 12-3, Bills 12-3. Wild card.
In the South.
Ravens, Chargers,
Leaders.
Dolphins.
Chargers right now,
Jaguars
seed.
sneaking in. Look at that.
Teams on the far
Shout
right.
out to the
Well, you
Jags.
look at this race
Jaguars.
in the AFC. I mean, it gets interesting when you consider
Bengals 11-4.
the Bills, and then with the Bengals are fighting for the division title with the Ravens. A lot going on there with the Ravens having beat Cincinnati in the first game of the season, but they got to play to the finish just to maintain a first-round bye and #1 seed. It's pretty good on that left side of the bracket.
Chargers kick the field goal. It is up. It is good. And that'll take us to halftime. Score is 10-3. There it is.
Again, the Chargers get the ball to start the second half. In that AFC, Buffalo's clinched their division. Kansas City's clinched the division. 5 straight years of 12 or more wins. We'll have that big matchup next week with Buffalo at Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, Ronald. Yeah, Jack Tatum was a monster. Shout out to Alan and Karen for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Who do you think will get the 7th seed in the NFC? That's a good question. Let's see here. We're at halftime, guys. Well, right now you've got obviously the Eagles, Vikings #2, 49ers 3, Cowboys 5, Buccaneers 4, Giants 6, Commanders 7. It's so hard to say. It really is. That's right. I gotta get ready to do the Week 17 power rankings and prediction this week. Wow. We got a busy week. But yeah, I'd have to agree with Tampa Bay. All right, guys. Halftime. Score's 10-3. I'm going to go ahead and grab a quick snack. I'll be back shortly.
Here Jericho. I bout to take a big Philadelphia and wipe the Eagle fans.
Change has not brought the desired effect for the Indianapolis Colts and for the Chargers. They're looking for bigger and better in this third quarter, a quarter that's
all right. Here we go. Chargers will start with the ball.
Really unproductive for
It'll
them
be a
this
touchback.
season. Moments ago,
First and 10 at the 25.
Brandon, Justin Herbert threw that early pick, but has gone 12 for 13 since then. What do you like about the way he's responded?
Yeah, he's locked in. He's hit a couple big third downs for us. He's playing with better rhythm and timing, and we're doing a better job protecting the passer.
You guys have struggled offensively in the third quarter this season. What do you have to do on this opening drive to get something going to change that?
Go play with rhythm, attack the line of scrimmage. Our O-line's really got to set the tone. Run game and pass protection, and we got to finish
What's up, Joey?
with touchdowns. But I think
I'll check it out in a second, Luta.
Thank you, Coach. Joe?
All right,
shout
Lisa,
out to you,
thank
Brendan.
you. First down from the 25 after the touchback. And a handoff is to Ekeler.
Chris,
who has
apple
the
pie.
only touchdown tonight, and Austin gets
A little bit of ice cream on top.
We'll welcome you
Vanilla ice
inside
cream.
our broadcast booth.
Shout out to
Popo
Tam and Tom Davies for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
They have the offensive line, as you heard Brandon Staley say, has to protect better, but I want to see them get the ball down the field a little bit.
Yeah, a little better than what they've been able to do. They still, tonight, like throughout the season, they've had a hard time running the football. Offensive line, as far as pass protection goes, you know, not bad against a group that can definitely get after the quarterback with their four-man rush.
All right, here we go.
Expecting a little bit more out of this
Second and
offense,
9.
sure.
Herbert throws to the middle. That's going to be caught. And that's Keenan Allen for 13 yards.
Well, Allen had a big first half. He had 7 catches on 10 targets. And, boy, get a guy like him. I mentioned his ability to run routes. Here is right here in the slot.
Oh, shout out to you, Luta.
Such a good job of just setting
I love to
things up.
share.
Now, a lot of zone
I love to
coverages we're
share.
getting from Indianapolis and sitting down right in those looks and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw the football. Mike Williams, on the other hand, he hasn't gotten
First and
nearly as
10.
many of the opportunities, just 2 catches in that game in the first half.
On just 2 targets on first down.
Herbert steps up. It's another good throw, another pass for 13 yards, but there is a flag. There is a flag.
A flag way back at the 31-yard line. We'll see if this 30-yard completion stands.
Offense number 79. 10-yard penalty.
And it's going to come back.
First down.
It's against the right
It
tackle,
will be first and 20 now at the 29.
Boy, that takes away just a really good route. Here's Trey Pipkins right here, the right tackle, who gets called with the hold. Yeah, gets right up around the neck there of Kwity Paye, and what takes away Donald Parham, really a good job of getting the safety turned around. Another one of those weapons that gives them a little bit of depth.
First and 20.
Gets the ball thrown to him all that often.
That eliminates a 30-yard completion. Would have been the longest play of the night. First down and 20. Herbert looked left, and now
Herbert goes forward all and completes. Second and 20.
Second and 20.
Joey, I predicted the Chargers would win. That was my prediction.
Up on top of him and just not able to get the ball there. Isaiah Rodgers, who's walking off with a little bit of limp, but he gets past Rodgers here. And he gets caught looking in the backfield. Safety was in the middle of the field, so there was no chance.
Yeah, I really want to have this Jerry Rice versus Randy Moss conversation. Yeah, I really want to do that again, huh?
Not able to connect on the ball down the field.
Isaiah Rodgers gets looked at on the sideline. Second down and 20.
Second and 20. Herbert throws
Allen.
Back to Allen.
Going to be marked.
Going back to the well, huh? Going back to the well.
A gain of 6, so third and long coming up.
They get the third and long, and whether or
Shout
not
out to
they were
BJ.
doing anything with it, they were good there in that
Jerry
first
Rice.
half, converted 60%, 6 of 10. Now, whether or not Indianapolis is able to make a stop, but
Colts trying to play spoiler tonight. Chargers with a win, and they are in the playoffs for the first time since 2018. Third and 14, Herbert
throws short to McKitty. He's going to get some space. He gets 10 yards. It'll be 4th and 4.
Really good job there by Indianapolis. They play shell coverage, third and long, and get underneath the intermediate routes. Just really nowhere. You see this umbrella that they form on the back end, and they're going to give up these throws underneath, and like they did, and where Herbert eventually had to go with the football and then rally to the ball carrier and make him punt.
I like what I'm seeing there, Rodney.
Punt with Dallas Flowers waiting.
I like what I'm seeing. Speaking my language.
Short punt.
Especially with those greens.
Fair catch at the 21.
It's going to be a fair catch at the 21 for the Colts. It'll be 1st and 10 there. I hope this game doesn't go to OT. I can see it happening now. Score is 10-3. 11 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Colts will be taking over 1st and 10 at their 21. Robert says Randy Moss was a freak. Moss over Rice. Oh, my goodness. Let me ask you this. For everyone, not everyone, but for the people who keep saying Randy Moss over Jerry Rice, did you guys actually see Jerry Rice play? Did you guys actually see that? That's what I need to know. I need to make sure you didn't just see Randy Moss play and you just know about Jerry Rice. Okay, we got to get that out the way right now. Rodney Smith says, yes, sir. Okay. Majors Warren, I'm going for the Chargers. Dave Ruzel says yes. Ronald says, I did. Carl, yes. I did. Rice was awesome. Jerry was a workaholic. All right. So, this is my big thing, too. Like, because, a lot of the kids, they come out now and they're just like, oh, LeBron James is better than Jordan. And it's like, well, I ask them, like, well, did you ever see Jordan play? Right? Did you see Jordan play in the 80s? And they're like, no. Well, you can't make that comparison. you got to see these two people play before you start to make that comparison. Now, if you say you've seen both, I'll respect it. But if you haven't seen both play in their respective eras, I don't think you can really have that argument or have that conversation. Just saying. Because I'm taking Jerry Rice in this discussion. And we might even make a video about it. Might drop some content about it. A little Jerry Rice versus Randy Moss video. Bring up some stats, some highlights, and plays. I might do some research. That might be a video to work on. Think I might make that happen. Rodney Smith says, over Moss? Yes. I'm taking Jerry Rice. Yes. I'm taking Jerry Rice. And I'm standing on that.
Card weekend at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. All 3 games will be on ESPN and ABC. And don't forget, next week, a week from tonight, we will have Cincinnati hosting
Foles
Buffalo
is going to be taken down. That's going to be a sack, loss of 5 yards.
And a sack for this Charger defense as we check
2nd and 15.
Joe, Colts wide receiver Ashton Doolin has now been ruled out for the rest of the game with a concussion.
Doolin is ruled out with a concussion.
Hard hit in the second quarter. Derwin James was ejected after the play. Again, Doolin has been diagnosed with a concussion. He will not return.
So Doolin is out. Another sack for this Charger defense. That's the 3rd of the night. Morgan Fox gets his first tonight. Here's Moss.
And Moss, hard running. He gets about 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Initially in a gain of 8.
You know, the one thing that is a little surprising, you come in and you wonder what exactly is Indianapolis going to do with no Jonathan Taylor. I mean, he's the centerpiece of this offense, and they want to run him, of course. He's not here, and under Jeff Saturday, they have predominantly run the football. I mean, they've run the ball almost as much as anybody in the game over the last several weeks, trying to anyway, until scores dictated otherwise. But they're throwing the ball 70%, so they've
3rd and 7
from really what their formula has been in an attempt to try to create these big plays, and they're just simply not getting them. The sack that he took on 1st down was another one of those shots they wanted to take downfield.
That's going to be picked off.
By the Chargers and Samuel. And Asante Samuel ducks out of bounds with another takeaway.
Oh, my goodness. This is a nightmare. I actually wanted to see Nick Foles play decent, too. This is an absolute nightmare.
That was a trap corner out there with Asante Samuel.
Wow.
And he's cluing in, and Foles just doesn't see the coverage. You got the safety here, and he's playing a 2-deep look. And so you've got the inside 7 route. And you have to then understand that versus cover 2, the guy who can come underneath that throw is the corner, and that's just a lack of reps. I mean, it's not something that Foles isn't confused by it. He's played enough football to understand it, but it's just getting out for the first time and not getting those reps.
With the Chargers, Herbert's going to keep who just slides.
Ekeler. That play wasn't there. So 3 interceptions tonight for Nick Foles. One by Davis, one by James, who's been ejected, and now this one
Chris
by
Madsen, why do so
Samuel
many
Jr.
wide receivers have diva issues?
This defense continues to play well for Brandon Staley.
Because they all think they're the best.
And Ronaldo Hill.
Yeah,
that's why.
I mean, like I said earlier in this game,
they all have egos.
How much do you think that they talk to Foles about the reason that we're putting you in is because of the way safeties are playing you, and you're going to get the ball down
What's
the
up, Joey?
field and make these throws, and that's been his mindset coming in, and that's what he was going to do.
Here's
Herbert,
Ekeler.
that's going to
Nicely
throw to
played.
Ekeler for 2 yards.
That's Okereke. A gain of just 2, and this defense for the Colts, they keep coming at them.
They keep playing. They really do. I just think that the defense is one of the only unit, really, that's done what was expected coming into this season. I just think Gus Bradley's done a really great job. It is not easy for anyone when you've had the season they've had and you're 4-9-1 and playing as hard as they have and keeping this team once again this week in the ball game.
That's without their best player, Shaquille Leonard, the 3-time All-Pro. Here's Herbert.
Herbert throws. That's going to be caught. Another big hit.
The play is made as Kelly is short of the 1st down. Stephon
Kelly is
Gilmore,
short.
who's played
It'll
a
be
great
4th and
season
1.
out at corner, makes the stop after a gain of 8. It's 4th down.
Yeah, he's been really good, and now we're seeing the Brandon Staley that we've known. He's going to go for it here on 4th down, but just love when guys who can cover like Gilmore can, when they come up and make those kinds of plays.
What kind of tips, Joey?
It is an interesting decision, though, looking at the game. I mean, it's a 7-point lead now. You get a chance to extend it to 2 possessions.
So they go
Herbert throws to the middle on a slant, and that's going to be 7 yards. Keenan Allen.
A big night, a gain of 7 on
1st and goal at the 10.
Yeah, a lot of confidence in these guys being able to make a play, and Allen working through the contact there by Faison, who came in and has taken the place of Isaiah Rodgers.
This Colts secondary already without Kenny Moore. Their nickel corner is out with an ankle injury, not even active, and Isaiah Rodgers is out. 1st and goal now from the 10.
And Kwity Paye, he just walked off, and he's now on the sidelines.
Here's Ekeler.
Ekeler is going to run for
Austin
5
Ekeler
yards. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Inside the 6. Thomas on the tackle for Indy.
I do think when you look at Ekeler, who's close to 100 yards receiving, 100 receptions on the season, and a big part of that is, as I said, that they use the quick passing game, the underneath throws. Herbert's pretty good about that, and so
Randy, it is. Hair is considered part of the uniform now.
But, he's cut from the same mold.
Or it has been for a while now.
And Darren Sproles and the things that he's able to do.
2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Ekeler again.
Ekeler trying to power through. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 3.
It'll be 3rd down and goal. Odangbo and Zaire Franklin combined on the stop.
Yeah, you got to believe here that it continues to be 4th down territory for Brandon Staley. If he went for it on 4th down a moment ago, he's got to be thinking the same now. I think he's tired of seeing the Colts kind of hanging around. Based on that interview with Lisa at halftime, you could tell there was just a little frustration in
3rd and goal. Here we go. Herbert looking.
Had to pull it down.
And he's just going to throw it away. 4th and goal to lead to a field goal. Will lead to a field goal.
And contrary to what you were thinking and I was thinking, after going for it a moment ago, they now bring the field goal unit on.
Yeah,
with the ball at the 2.
Kind of interesting for sure that you go for it a moment ago, and here on 4th and less than what they converted earlier to settle for the 3.
So Dicker, the kicker's up. Field goal will be good. Got ourselves a 10-point game.
And a 10-point game. Dicker 2.
All right, 13-3. 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter as we take a quick commercial break. Timeout. Shout out to you, Alan. Thanks a lot, man. Here's a question. Who would be the most influential out of these 4 GOATs? Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, or Wayne Gretzky? Shout out to you, Frederica. Thanks for the $4.99 super chat. Pledge all, I do. I do think so. Skinner 67, thanks a lot, man. Seeing a lot of Ali's. Seeing a lot of Ali's. I like it. I like it. I think Ali was probably the most influential out of all those guys as well. Muhammad Ali definitely did a lot for the world in general.
And out to the 25 it will come. We'll save the top one for a moment. La'el Collins, this is a big injury for Joe Burrow and that Bengals offense. They've started the same 5 offensive linemen all season. Collins has been playing better and better and better, and now he's out for the rest of the season with a torn ACL and MCL, and we do not know yet whether Tua will make the start. He's in concussion protocol. Mike McDaniel saying it's too early to name the starting quarterback for their game Sunday at New England. But the top bullet point is the firing
first and 10.
Hackett, who does not last through his first season as an NFL head coach.
And Moss is going to get 2 yards on the run.
They've traded the picks. They've given Russell Wilson all that money. The defense looks like it just finally ran out of gas. And now the question is, where do they go head coach-wise as they go forward with their new ownership group?
Well, they're committed, obviously, in a long-term contract with Russell Wilson. With the new ownership group, they've got to get some credibility back. I mean, they've got to get some goodwill within a fan base that's been highly disappointed. And
second and 8.
I think the price went up exponentially for Sean Payton. I mean, he's the guy in the driver's seat. You can't take a chance on anybody.
It's a nice move. It's going to be a first down for Moss. Finally, he breaks a big one. 14 yards on the play. First and 10.
Of a quarterback, or excuse me, of a head coach. So he becomes a hot commodity. He's the winner when it's all said and done. The other part of it with Nathaniel Hackett that I'm interested in, I just wonder if he somehow gets back into the fold in Green Bay. You know, with some of the struggles and how much he has meant to Aaron Rodgers, you know, what could that addition possibly mean to them as they go from a team who looked like they were out of it a month ago, and now they've got a real legitimate shot at getting into the postseason.
Another handoff to Moss. He gets 2 yards. So now the Colts are forced to go with the run game because Nick Foles is having such a terrible time throwing the ball. And I don't think Moss is going to be able to do it. Foles has got to find a way to get this ball down the field and throw with accuracy.
For either Green Bay or Detroit losing this past weekend against Carolina. The Panthers are still alive. I mean, it's hard to really pin down the back end of the playoff picture in the NFC.
Yeah, and there as we watched it last night. There's a lot of teams that are in contention that aren't playing particularly good football.
Play action, throws on the screen, incomplete.
From Jordan Wilkins.
Wilkins dropped it.
I put Green Bay in that category. I mean, they've won some games. I don't know that I think they would agree. They're not playing certainly.
Alvin, you act like I don't know who Moss is.
See, the Eagles still in
like Moss wasn't the backup to Singletary.
Philadelphia, a home game against New
like I ain't got
Orleans,
Zach Moss rookies.
To wrap up the season. Vikings, Eagles have the head-to-head.
I'm saying right now against this Chargers defense,
early in the year, 49ers
I don't think he could do it. I don't think he could do it.
They've got 8 straight wins, and San Francisco sits there at 11-4, and
3rd and 8.
Baby Bosa's playing well.
Well, I think things got real interesting in Philadelphia.
Vikings, Joey.
As far as how's he going to handle Jalen Hurts, and is he going to play?
Here is a sack by Khalil Mack.
And Khalil Mack sacks Foles, loss of 10 yards, 4th and 18. This is a tragedy.
Khalil Mack, Pro Bowler for the 7th time brings down Foles.
Well, Khalil Mack, he's still a great player and in the Pro Bowl. Hadn't had a sack since week 10, but he can wreak havoc when he gets it going. And he gets right through the rookie there, Ryman, who's had on-the-job training throughout this season. It's been a bit of a struggle for him. But, yeah, Khalil Mack is able to get to Foles, and still Colts without a third down conversion tonight.
Foles now 0 for 5, 2 interceptions, 2 sacks on third down tonight.
You know, you wonder, you start looking at it, it hasn't happened. It hasn't worked what they were hoping for with Foles. Do they?
Shout out to you, Bob.
Do they then go to Ellinger?
Here's a fair catch, and this is off the mask of Carter.
Ball was muffed, but
Fight for the football.
I think the Chargers
And it's right
still have it.
Against the boundary on top of it.
Well, the ball's
No way.
So I don't know how
They're saying the Colts have it.
We haven't seen a
What?
signal yet from the officials. The ball is in the
Wait a
end zone,
minute.
but no call yet, John.
Joe, what it looks like is the ball is muffed, gets near that sideline, and the Chargers player who's out of bounds is touching the ball. Plays over.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Look,
theatrics
even
were for.
with that, I thought the Chargers got on it to begin with.
Ruling on the field is that an out-of-bounds player, Los Angeles number 33, touched a loose ball. By rule, the ball is dead at that spot. First and
That's
10,
it.
Los Angeles. Timeout.
That is it.
And you can see the ball is out.
Yeah,
The ball is not
that thing's hard to cover.
controlled by Dean Leonard.
So, Chargers ball after all the theatrics. That'll be first and 10 at the 18. Timeout. Joshua, have you tried to log in? Like log out, log back in, turn your phone off, back on? It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't use Prize Picks, so I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't use Prize Picks, so the Monday Night Oops Bowl. Oh man. Are they not trying to give him the credit? Is that what's going on with the with Prize Picks? Because that's definitely kind of weird.
Is touching the ball right there with his leg on the boundary, and the play is over at that point.
You got it, Joe.
All right, so first and 10 for the Chargers.
Ball, yet he couldn't find the ball.
Couldn't find it.
Herbert, play action. He's going to roll out. He will keep it.
Boy, when Herbert's
Gets
looked
2 yards on the
downfield,
run,
he hasn't
2nd
been
and
able
8.
to find much. He's had to check it down, which he does a lot, or try to pick up yardage with his legs. He gets 2 here.
Yeah, they have done a good job, the Colts have, when he has gotten outside the pocket of covering guys up, and not always easy to do. In fact, it's hard to do. Stay on these receivers, especially guys as talented as what the Chargers are. Yeah, we saw last week, you referenced it, that throw that Herbert made to Mike Williams to set up the game-winning field goal. So any opportunity
2nd and 8.
he'll take it, but just hasn't been a lot of chances for him to even give his guys an opportunity.
Handoff to
And that'll
Ekeler.
be in handoff to Ekeler. He gets
Over
5
Stewart
yards.
Was in there on the stop with McLeod, a gain of 4. Here's that
So we
throw
think
to Tennessee. It tied it
Herbert's going to get
48
75 more
seconds
passing yards.
Justin Herbert led the Chargers 52 yards, 6 plays, including the 35-yarder, and then Cameron Dicker, 43-yard field goal to win the game. Dicker has 3 game-winning field goals this season, one of them coming with the Eagles earlier in the year.
Well, this
3rd and 3.
This was the game. The last 2 weeks playing playoff contenders. Those were big wins to position themselves with a win tonight to get into the postseason. You know, can they handle that?
3rd down and 3.
Herbert goes down. And the ball came out.
And it belongs to
Colts
Indianapolis.
get the ball.
Could he pay?
Oh, wow. Herbert fumbled. Colts recover.
Odangbo
Well,
was the
now.
first one there. Buckner as well, and the ball squirted out.
Yeah, Buckner's the one who gets the pressure. He just drives Zion Johnson right back into the lap of Herbert. And with all that, I mean, the 4-man rush.
Herbert, you got to tuck that ball, man.
To put a little pressure on Herbert, you just, down here, you got to protect the ball better. It's as simple as that. And now the defense for the Colts, as they've done so many times this year, has given this offense an opportunity to get right back in the game.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Colts.
He's missed some time with injury this season, but
Hand
he's
off
playing
to
better and better as
Moss. He
over
gets
the
2
right side
yards.
Gets a couple brought down by Murray. For Herbert, that's his 7th fumble, 3rd time he's lost the ball.
7th fumble.
And now the Chargers have turned it over twice.
Yeah, now the Colts, they go with the 6th offensive lineman there on 1st down, trying to play smash mouth and see if they can't get
So
back
2nd
to
and 8.
what they are about and run the football in this group. They haven't gotten a lot of opportunities, but
At the
running backs have done a pretty
19.
good job. I mean, overall, they're getting yards on the ground, but they didn't get anything in there on 1st down with the extra lineman.
It's going to be in motion.
Second down
Foles
and 8,
throws quick.
throw, and
Too
out of
much.
reach of Paris
Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Nick Foles hits his chest and says, "That one's on me," and some of these fans are starting to
That's
get a
too
little
high,
frustrated
Jimbo.
with what they're seeing out of
You know how this works?
Saturday's offense.
Yeah, I think
That's
the
too high,
Patriots
man.
Started week 3.
It's too high.
But Parks Frazier,
CJ, I've got the Chargers.
What he's trying to do, you just as an offensive coordinator, it's tough enough that this is his first time to call plays when he took over when Saturday came in as the head coach. But when you're coaching and calling plays, trying to protect things,
3rd and
not
8.
have bad plays and stay ahead of the chains, it's almost impossible.
Foles steps up, throws. That is caught. It'll be 4th and 1.
Close. Pittman was short of 1st down yardage. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, but at least he gives Jeff Saturday an opportunity to make a decision, and why not? They're staying out there.
They can let the clock wind down to zeros in this 3rd quarter if they want.
Yeah, they may be going up here now to try to see if they can draw them off.
Nope, they're going to kick it. They're going to kick it.
The 4th down try will take place in quarter number 4.
Vegeta King, you are 100% wrong. They're going to kick it. They're going to take the points. They're going to kick the damn ball. Which may be smart, to be honest. So there it is. Quick commercial break. Shout out to you, Bob. Alvin, the odds are too high. They're not going to win. The odds are too high. All right, Alvin. Okay, sir. I'm just trying to give you the game, that's all. Trying to give you the game. I already talked to Vegas about this one. They told me all I needed to know when I seen them odds. Vegas said, Jay, don't touch it. It's over plus 500. That's what Vegas said. Shout out to Walk on Earth. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. You ain't got the right connections, David. You ain't got the right connections.
For Jeff Saturday is the interim head coach, and this has been a quarter that we're entering where they are minus 74.
Shout out to you, Henry. Here we go, 4th and 1. It looks like they will go for it, and that's going to be stopped. It's going to be short. Chargers ball.
He didn't move an inch. It didn't look.
And he tried to get a little
Nick
help
Foles
from
is so
Michael Pittman.
slow.
They put him in
He's so
motion
slow.
to get in behind the quarterback, as so many teams are doing now. But I'm with you.
Shout out to Theodore Workman. Happy holidays.
Like he got it.
Ball's down by his hip.
Tries to get it out there to extend it. He's still out there trying to pick up that first down.
Look at Brandon Fayoko.
What's up, Decoy?
There in the middle.
Just pick a guy. We could ID'd about 4 of them. You know, there's just no movement whatsoever.
Here's the measurement. Didn't look like he got it. And it's the Chargers ball.
Chargers ball, 1st and 10 at the 12.
And this highly compensated offensive line for the Indianapolis Colts.
What's up, Bobby 616?
And this stays a 10-point game.
Can't even imagine what owner Jim Irsay is thinking right now. I mean, you consider it, Joe. The expectations coming into this season. Last year, they lose the last game of the season to keep from making the postseason. They bring in Matt Ryan and what they thought they were going to have and the way that it's turned out. I mean, there's a lot to address.
All right, here we go.
Simple fix.
1st and 10 for these Chargers.
Chargers take over, leading by 10.
What are we doing? Oh, my goodness.
Challenge
flag flies.
From Jeff Saturday.
Okay.
What do you think about that? Because, well, we'll get to it after the commercial.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Theatrics. Anything to prolong the game. He's short. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Timeout, guys. Commercial break. Alvin, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I had the conversation. They told me what it was.
Well, we obviously went to break, and Clay Martin.
Big run up the middle from Kelly.
Came on and said that forward progress had been stopped. That was the call.
11 yards on the carry by Kelly. 1st and 10 at the 23.
Tonight, but they had ruled the progress had been stopped. Play was over prior to him in the second act even getting closer. So they picked up the challenge flag.
And on the first play from scrimmage, the Chargers hand to Kelly, and he gets a first down for L.A. They hand to Kelly again.
Kelly's going to run, get another 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, he has. And you talked about how they've been outscored so much in the fourth quarter. And this is what starts to happen, as I mentioned earlier in this game, that defensively you've done a great job. You've kept your team in it. It's demoralizing. You can't pick up 4th and 2 feet. And then your defense has come right back out onto the field, and eventually the dam breaks. And now they've run the ball twice. They've been holding them up well. The Chargers have not been able to run the football well, but now they're getting something going on the ground on those last 2 runs, and the defense, it just becomes harder and harder.
Herbert keeps it.
Herbert goes for it all.
Parham, and the two are not on the same page.
Well,
incomplete.
Deep, it looked like if he had wanted it, the way that the combination was, he got off it pretty quick, that maybe Herbert had a shot down the field. He comes out Parham. He's the 3rd layer to that as they're trying to stretch the defense with a deep post, a deep crosser, and then Parham coming up that left side as an outlet deep throw if it's there. But I don't think Herbert went through his reads real well on that play.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 5.
Good protection, wide open.
Wide open, and that's going to be Williams getting 26 yards. 1st and 10 at the 46.
On 3rd down, a completion of 26 yards. 3rd catch for Williams tonight.
Yeah, Williams had been a little quiet. He's got 3 catches on 3 targets, and this is that area in this zone coverage where they've been able to take advantage of Indianapolis. If he has time, if they give Herbert time in the pocket, right in there in that intermediate level, 15, 16 yards, and working in behind those linebackers, finding the windows.
Shout out to you, Jordan.
Keenan Allen, they've been able
1st
to
and 10.
that area of the field.
And jump off sides by the defense.
Colts there, they shut it down.
That was Kareem who came across.
This will be a 5-yard penalty in the defense.
And Khaled looked like he
refs are going to discuss it.
But we'll see.
Maybe not, since they're having a little.
Apache, they went for it. 4th and 1. Oh, it's a false start. So they're going to take the 5 yards from the Chargers. 1st and 15.
It's going to be your favorite head movement, Troy.
Might want to listen to him, Alvin.
I could not disagree more on that. I mean, they're already going on silent count, and I don't know. I think that's I think it's a bad rule. If it is a rule, I think it's a bad call.
Brings up 1st down and 15. Here's Ekeler.
Handoff to Ekeler. He's going to get maybe 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 13.
Just the inability to get much going on the ground.
Clock is rolling as we approach the 12-minute mark.
Right
It'll be
now,
2nd and 13 at the 49.
Are the Chargers. And at some point, you're going to have to get better at running the football, you would have to think. They're going to have success in the postseason.
Herbert throws. That is caught.
Williams, who's got
Williams.
Charger 1st down.
16 more yards. 1st and 10 at the 33.
4 targets, this one for 16.
If they don't get to Herbert, they've like I said, they've just been able to wear out this part of the field, and he's got free access off the line of scrimmage and just pitch and catch.
Herbert showing off that arm.
Playing soft on him. The only real chance that we've seen from Indianapolis has been their ability to get pressure on Herbert.
Handoff.
Kelly's
going to get 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
We look at the top 2 receivers. 4 catches for Mike Williams, 10 for Keenan Allen on 13 targets in a
Allen 10 catches,
game for
103 yards. Mike Williams 4
playing in his 8th game
catches,
of the season
76
tonight,
yards.
up to 52 catches. Injured his hamstring week 1. He missed 7 games total. 8th game of the season, but this is a Charger team that's getting healthy. They hope to get Rashawn Slater back, their left tackle. And Joey
Another
Bosa
big run.
with Khalil Mack. And Bosa
And Ekeler is going to be just short for the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
And they hope that possibly he could return to practice in the upcoming week.
Yeah, that would be something. And to be able to weather the time that they did with some really significant players, some really good players that are the core of this team, and to be able to get to where they are now and get some of those guys back.
Shout out to Herbert fan, Go Chargers, and Mr. Edits for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
If you are able to get a guy like Joey Bosa back,
3rd and 1. Another handoff.
3rd down and 1. Ekeler got it.
And that'll be a first down. Ekeler
First down, Chargers.
gets it.
And that down, 3rd down in this game, has been a 50-50 proposition for the Chargers and awful for the Colts, who are 0 for 8.
Well, the Colts right now, looking at this game.
Shout out to you, Henry.
You know where it's at. I know that Gus Bradley
King Smooth, yeah, man.
Often, but you start just saying you've got to create a negative play. You got to make something happen here and just not give up anything.
Herbert fan, whatever's on prime time.
They stay on the ground.
If they're on prime time, I'll normally put them in the rotation.
Semifinals, Saturday, December 31st.
Hypo, I had the Chargers.
Michigan and TCU
That was my prediction.
In the Fiesta Bowl at 4 Eastern. The number 1 Georgia takes on number 4 Ohio State in the Peach Bowl. The winners play Monday, January 9th on ESPN. Jim Harbaugh, his name was
2nd and 4
there this week as a potential target for Jim Irsay and the Colts.
Yeah, I'm
Happy New Year, Eric.
Harbaugh, so
Ekeler, another run, and he is just short for the touchdown. 16-yard run. 1st and goal at the 1.
Of a second touchdown tonight for Ekeler.
Well, just a really good job up front by the offensive
Sounds good, Herbert fan. Shout out to you, man. 1st and goal.
Chargers hurry it up.
Handoff.
And now he gets
And that will be Ekeler
touchdown, Los Angeles.
with another touchdown. There it is.
Second touchdown of the night and 16th of the season for Austin Ekeler.
Yeah, college on Saturday.
Just wore them down, Joe. I mean, the Colts had been holding up a 12-play drive there, 9 runs, and just wore them down. Wore down the Colts defensive front that had shut
What's up,
down
Francisco?
this run game, you know, really throughout the night. And that's what I said. Things just, the dam starts to break in offense. Not able to pick up that
Extra
first
point
down.
is up. It is good.
And the Chargers were able to go right down the field pretty methodically and come away
And that
with 7
score
points.
is going to be 20-3. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Well, told you. You got to look at those odds. You guys all mentioned Vegas. Well, Vegas tells you. Remember, if the odds are over 500, that team is most likely going to lose. Been trying to give you all these keys for the last 2 weeks. Commercial break. What's up, KNG? Chris, neither of those teams. Alvin, what week was that? What week was that? It's like, who the heck is Brock Purdy? Brock Purdy's that new man in town and for the 49ers.
Get it back. In a 17-point game now with under 8.5 to go as Dicker will.
All right, here we go.
With Dallas Flowers waiting.
Kick is off.
Flowers will try
Taken from the end zone. Flowers brings it out.
Full head of steam and
He gets
brought down
to the 25.
The Chargers awarded Charisse Bremond and George Weaver
Ryan.
with the team
So,
Changemaker Award
yeah, I mean,
for
if
their work
you
in
know,
the
if you got a
LA
VPN,
community.
you know, it's possible. It's possible. Definitely possible. All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Helps prepare more than 6,000 youth for academic and career success every year. Bland was also surprised tonight with Super Bowl tickets. As Foles stays in, and
Foles
completes to
gets
Moss,
it to
and I'm
Moss
wondering
for
why
5
at this
yards.
point, for a team
2nd
that's
and 5.
4-9-1 that's done basically zero on offense, why Sam Ehlinger doesn't get a chance to show what he can do again.
Yeah, I thought that we might, and he had 2 starts earlier in the year. Actually did a pretty good job, I thought. Played decent against Washington, then had to travel to New England. That was a tough outing, 9 sacks in that game. And then Jim Irsay cleaned house, and he hasn't gotten an opportunity since.
Foles throws. That's going to be caught by Campbell. 12 yards in the play, 1st and 10.
In no way is this on Foles. I'm not suggesting that at all. But the intent was to come in here and try to get some big plays.
I got to go UGA, Sean.
And the throws down the field, he's 1 for 7 with 3 interceptions. It has not worked for him. It has not worked for Matt Ryan. It hasn't worked all year.
Foles' throw is incomplete. Batted down. 2nd and 10.
To bring up 2nd down and 10, and the clock stops with under 7.5 to go.
These are tough weeks for teams in this position, and unfortunately, I've had a few seasons like that back when I was playing. Now, Jeff Saturday, on the other hand, he had 1.
Yeah, Ryan, check into a VPN.
For the Colts, and that was the year that Peyton Manning missed the whole season.
2nd and 10.
The number 1 pick, and then they drafted Andrew Luck. But this is kind of new territory for him.
Pressure. Foles gets sacked. That's a loss of 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 15.
And was not alone.
He's trying to get the ball to Jelani Woods.
Shout out to Fire Ice Duo 56 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
You don't have any time and not a chance to get off of that and go anywhere else with the football. And Van Noy is there. And
5 sacks against this offensive line and Nick Foles for this Charger defense.
Yeah, and for a former offensive lineman and Jeff Saturday, this is
3rd and 15.
3rd down and 15 as a
Foles
result.
throws, and that is caught by Woods for 11 yards. It'll be 4th and 4.
They mark him at the 49 to bring up 4th down.
Obviously, they're going to go for it. All right, Bob.
An 11-yard completion and going forward on 4th down of the Colts.
4th and 4.
Foles
throws again, and that's incomplete. Chargers will take over on downs.
The Chargers are going to come away with the ball. A turnover on downs as Davis and Murray combine around Michael Pittman.
Well, now, so score is 22-3. 6 minutes left in the ball game. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the 49. Another quick commercial break. Shout out to you, Alvin. I'll explain the rules to him. I guess we're gonna have to make some adjustments. The spread was 3.5, Alvin. Yeah, it was 3.5. What's up, Nargis? At least this isn't as bad as the Broncos and Rams. Colts put up some kind of a fight defensively.
The Chargers are on their way to officially making it into the playoffs for the first time since 2018. Tight formation with Joshua Kelly in the backfield behind Herbert.
This will be a handoff to Kelly. He's going to get 5 yards.
What continues to hang over this Colts franchise? You alluded to
Daniel will be out Wednesday.
Retirement of Andrew Luck, which happened in August.
It'll be out Wednesday
of 2019, and they have been looking and looking. They had Carson Wentz here last year. They tried to get something out of Matt Ryan. It looks like that's over with. They've had a list of quarterbacks that have been here since Andrew Luck, who was so good and so talented, but with injuries and other things, it had enough. And so now
2nd and 5.
Where do they go when they're looking at a potential top 5 draft pick in the upcoming draft, and maybe their best opportunity to land a quarterback and groom him?
This will be a stop at the line. No gain. 3rd and 5.
An owner that wants to win. He's a fan. He wants to spend money. But they're hard to find, and they've gone through Brissett and Hoyer and Rivers and Wentz, Ryan, Ellinger.
Yeah, Tennessee. January will pick back up in January. NBA will pick back up in January. I may even probably do something. I think probably Friday, most likely Friday. So it'll go tomorrow. Week 17 power rankings that'll be dropped in the morning. Wednesday is going to be Week 17 prediction. Obviously, we have Thursday Night Football, so if you have not already, make sure you guys subscribe, click the bell to be notified of all streams moving forward. Thursday Night Football. This Thursday will be the last Thursday Night Football, so definitely don't want to miss that. This will be the last Thursday Night Football. Friday, I'll probably do NBA, and then obviously we have the College Bowls on Saturday. And then it's going to be party night after those games. Got to celebrate the New Year's. So there you go, guys. That will be the stream schedule. Chris Madsen, Spurs. San Antonio Spurs. King Smooth, yeah. What's up, Dawson? Dawson, I had the Chargers in my prediction. All right, here we go.
Third down and 5.
Not a fan of the Kings.
Chargers have run the ball 8 consecutive times. Not here.
Herbert's going to throw. That will be caught by Allen for 1 yard, but it'll be 4th and 4.
Timeout by the Colts. Okereke made the stop. So we'll take a 30-second break and come back after a word from T-Mobile.
Oh, my goodness. The 30-second break. Easy E. Hey, can I have your glasses? What do we got here? If you can name what these are, I'll think about it. I'll consider it. What are these called? You look away time trying to tell. What's up with your what do you mean, King Smooth?
Down runs in the game by Ekeler.
Shout out to you, Patchy.
Frustration for Herbert with the way they've played offensively here tonight, but the defense has had a nice night. We take a look at our electric play brought to you by Mercedes-Benz, a 5-sack night for this LA Charger defense, and Khalil Mack has been a force.
Easy E.
They got 3 picks. One
Bills
by
Mafia.
Derwin James, and they've been in the face of Nick Foles all evening. Yeah, this was a game.
Head marble amplifiers.
And on the heels of 2 good performances defensively against Miami and then last week against Tennessee, that you felt like, all right, well, this is a game they can get even
Pledge all.
against the Colts and the struggles that they have.
It's 5 minutes left in the game.
He had the sack like you talked about.
I don't see it happening.
Shut him down.
There's a completion underneath to
As
Deion
Jackson gets it
who
for
was
6
barely
yards. It'll be
used
2nd
tonight,
and
a
4.
6-yard completion to start this possession with the Colts down 17.
Yeah, big deal, though, for Justin Herbert, for a young quarterback, when you lead your team, assuming they're able to close this out. I anticipate they will, to get your first playoff berth and get a chance to go experience playoff football. That's going to be a great experience for him and this team.
And that's going to be caught by Pittman. He gets 19 yards. It'll be 1st and 10.
We've seen teams, Tampa Bay in particular. We watched it against New Orleans. I watched it last night.
Not Alvin getting it right.
They get hot here late in the 4th quarter. Anything can happen.
Shout out to you, Alvin. That's
Chargers
hilarious.
clinch a playoff spot with a win tonight. First down, Indianapolis, and Jackson stays in.
Man.
To the right of Foles. Foles is bottled up, and that will be
Foles is going to get
another
sacked.
sack.
Loss of 3 yards.
Chris Rumpf was the first guy
It'll be
there,
2nd
and
and
that is
13.
sack number 6 on the night for this Chargers defense.
Well, this offensive line has just been overwhelmed and with nowhere to really go with the football, no time to find anyone. And over there on that Charger sideline, so you got guys lined up, wanting out there on the field to see if maybe they can't get to Foles, knowing that the Colts are in passing mode.
Colts with their 6 sacks allowed. They did not allow 6 sacks in any of Jeff Saturday's 188 starts.
Oh, another big sack, loss of 8 yards. 3rd and 21.
I mean, this offensive line is, I mean, and it's a
Dawson, I had the Chargers.
Game with the Colts back there throwing, but they can't protect for any length of time at all.
It's you know, who gets to play quarterback next week? You know, not sure anybody's wanting to sign up for that job.
3rd down and 21.
This is terrible. Foles throws on a screen. It's going to be caught. Jackson's going to get 12 yards.
Jackson gets to the 45. That's it. And it's another game so far with no conversions on 3rd down. They're 0 for 10 on 3rd down tries in this game. And it's 4th down and 9.
They're going to run this down to the 2-minute warning.
And they don't get the snap away.
2-minute warning, guys. Score is 20-3. It'll be 4th and 9 for the Colts. Obviously, they're going to go for this. So, yeah. Things slowed way down. Way down. Commercial break. King Smooth, what you talking about, man? Who is Josh Allen? You know exactly who Josh Allen is. That's why you said his name. What? Yo, you guys ask like the most hilarious stuff sometimes. What would be your last meal if you're on death row? Wow. It's kind of a ridiculous question. Tomahawk ribeye. Apple pie, vanilla ice cream on top, roasted asparagus, and baked macaroni and cheese.
Well, a pleasant good evening to you, kind sir. During this holiday season, we'll have a chance to talk to you, Scott, at the end of this one. Chargers leading by 17, 4th down and 9. For Nick Foles, who's making his first start in exactly 1 calendar year. They're asking a lot of him. Not much run game.
You think?
No work with a first-string offense until this week.
4th and 9.
Here he is on 4th down. Pittman is not
Pittman
probably asked a lot
catches it, but he is short. And this will lead to Chargers taking over. Colts have 1 timeout. Let's just see if they let the clock run out and end this misery. Tony C says, if I'm on death row, then I ain't having an appetite. Oh, man. Jeff Saturday needs to become a full-time coach and get a playoff team together for next season. Got that Ekeler second touchdown. Shout out to you, man. I think the word link is what's getting you hit up, James. The word link. The reason why it was put on the list, the blacklist, is because so many people were coming in last year begging for a link to the game. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yes. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Alvin. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He said, yeah, I heard his last meal, something out of a movie script. I actually just had that. That's why it just came to mind. I just had that, so that's and it was really amazing. So if that was what I would have to choose, that would be it. I literally just had that. So yeah. Not a bad meal to end it all on. All right. Thursday night football, guys, coming up Thursday, obviously. It's going to be the last one, so make sure you guys lock it in. I will be streaming. Tomorrow's going to be Week 17 Power Rankings. That video will drop in the morning, followed by Wednesday, Week 17 Predictions. Man, and we are preparing for 2023. What a year 2022 was. I hope everything goes the way that you guys would like it to go for 2023. I hope everyone has a better year and has a great year coming up.
Top overall spot in the
Victory formation.
Need some help, and they would need to win out.
Oh, yeah, and that's it. Victory formation for the Chargers. This game is over. Score is going to be 20-3. Chargers take it. Shout out to the Chargers fans. And there it is. You were a chef, Alvin? Shout out to you, man. You were a chef? Chef up north? Mike Maxwell says In-N-Out animal style. Man, I can't wait till I get out west. I miss my In-N-Out nights, man. I miss my In-N-Out nights. Get the nice fries with a nice vanilla shake, double. Yeah, I can't wait till I get out west next year. Shout out to you, David. We're gonna have to get up, man. I'll be out there on the strip, corner suite somewhere, looking down at the strip, enjoying the view. And that is it, guys. Want to give a big thanks. I appreciate every one of you being here tonight with us. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Safe travels to everybody. Shout out to my people up north who've been having it hard. Much love. Send you my best wishes, everybody. And that is it. King Smooth. I'll be out Santa Monica next year, too. I'll be out there. I'll be out to Cali. So, shout out to you, Tennessee. Much love, man. All right, you guys. I'm out of here. I'm going to get some sleep. We've had a crazy 3 days of football. Shout out to you, Phillip. Thanks a lot, man. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Good night, everybody. Good night.